Wrong tab. Oops. Hi. That was not as exciting as a intro moment as it could have been, but we're here. Hello, my little sauce packets. It's Zestina. Here to be zesty. We, as you can see in the title, have quite a bit to talk about. I have a bunch of tabs open to go through stuff. Some stuff, because here's the thing. I don't give a shit about Andrew Tate. Like, I don't, but he's a popular media figurehead and he says wacky shit that has to do with policy and how people receive policy and politics and such. So I kind of have to care a little, but also he done got fucking gotted and I'm laughing. So yeah, we could talk about it a little. It was just a smidge, just a smidge. My girl Greta done fucked his shit up on Twitter, I guess, and now he's been arrested. For some of the sketchy shit that people were already saying he was probably doing. So we're going to talk about Andrew Tate a little bit. We're going to talk about Trump's tax returns a little bit because I don't know a lot about tax returns. Like other people's tax returns. Because my taxes are always very simple because I don't make a lot of money. I make little money, so I get a little tax return. But there's already drama around that, which we knew would happen, which is why they've been putting off his tax returns getting released for literal years. And he's a presidential candidate. Officially he announced that he's running. So we got to look at that. And then I'm a bit curious about some of the stuff around the Santos guy, but I don't know a lot. He just keeps showing up in feeds, like social media feeds, and like screenshots of like his lies and comparisons of things that he says. So I'm like, oh, that's a bit, as the kids would say, messy, isn't that? And I guess he got elected somewhere, probably fucking Florida. No, I don't know. So those three things. But Santos is like a maybe. I mostly want to talk about Homeboy getting gotted and Trump. But also, look, I got a new game. I'm so excited. I got Potion Permit. I think I talked about it a few months ago that this was a game I was looking forward to it coming out, but I just got back from GameStop, which is why I'm streaming now at 9 instead of like 7 or 8, like I said I was going to try to start doing, because I had to drive to 2 GameStops, okay? Because when I was trying to figure out where this was at last night, it was at a GameStop near me last night, and then I show up there today, and they're like, oh, we don't have it anymore. And so I had to go online again and be like, where is it near me? And I had to drive fucking yonder to go get it. But I got it. I heckin' got it. And I had to drive around for it. And I don't drive, actually. I had to get driven around for it. But I finally have it. It's so cute. It's like a really cute little pixel style, like inspired game, but basically you're an apothecary potion smith and you move to a town full of sick people and you make medicine to try and make them better so the town can start thriving again. Also, you have a fucking dog. Look at this dog with goggles. And your dog helps you find herbs. Your dog will sniff out rare herbs. This is basically like those dogs that are trained to find mushrooms. Look at that. Fucking great. Phenomenal. The game has a 4.1 on GameStop, but on Google overall it's a 4.9. I knew it was going to be good, so. Like I said, I was already planning on getting it. And I have the stuff to stream with the Switch. Like, I have the hardware for it, but I haven't actually. Oh, did my audio just peak? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Was that really loud? Can we fix just a little? Okay. Sorry, I got excited, so I got loud. But um so maybe I'll stream this in the future. I don't know. I have to, like I said, just figure out the setup at this point. Because I have the hardware for it. I have all the cords I need. We'll see. Okay, so I have that. Also, I bought a candle. I don't know. Do you guys care about candles? I know I said we were going to be talking about politics and stuff, but I'm really excited about the trip that I had to go get this game, and then there was a candle on sale, and it's a chocolate candle. So it's like a nice 3-wick candle, kind of like what you can get at Bath and Body Works, but the store, like Miniso, is currently having a 90% off, like up to 90% off sale. So this candle was $4, and it's a 3-wick candle. And everybody who knows about candles know 3-wick candles are usually like 20 fucking something dollars. Okay, so this was a $4 candle, and it's still soy-based wax, which is good when you have pets. So I have a new candle and a new game, and I just think everyone else should be as excited about that as I am, because I'm excited. Because I'm excited, so you should be excited. Anyway, let's go. Let's start. Let's figure out what the heck happened with Andrew Tate. Because homeboy got gotted. Homeboy got fucking snatched by the police. And look at all of my millions of fucking tabs that I've grabbed for all of you to talk about Andrew Tate stuff and to talk about Trump's tax returns. And look, you're welcome. You're welcome for my 50 million tabs. I got them just for you. Just for you. Just for you. And they're nice and organized. And okay, I did switch my scene. I thought I didn't switch my scene for a second and that I looked like a moron just pointing at my tabs and nothing was happening. But basically, Andrew Tate, for those of you that are fortunate enough to have not heard about him yet, he got it. Oh, that's my dog. Hi. Do you want to say hi? Or are you barking at the... Hey, we have... Hi. Come here. Pick up. Are you growling at the door? Is someone at the front door? What are you doing? Why are you growling? Yeah, Who is that? How dare someone come to the front door? Are you gonna lick me? I don't know if the mic is picking up that growling, but... How dare? Huh? How dare? How dare someone be at our front door? Thank you for not barking anymore. This is Serby, by the way. I don't know if I've... The animals come and go, but this is Serby, short for Cerberus. She is our 3-legged rescue Pomeranian. So, oh, you went down? Okay. You can go back down here. You know, because Cerberus has 3 heads and she has 3 legs, and it's funny. It's a funny, kind of fucked up joke. We use humor to cope in this household. Okay? Can you lay back down? Good girl. Very good. She'll bark at... She's a very good alert system, which is a part of their breed, if you didn't know. Pomeranians used to be big, and they used to be like sled and guard dogs, and then we made them small because humans are stupid, and now we have tiny dogs with big dog instincts. So we've done some different training to help with like curbing barking into like barking as an alert and then just growling and stuff. You know, because she's got to get it out. Anyway, Andrew Tate, for those of you who don't know, who are lucky and privileged enough to not know who this guy is like a social media, I don't want to say influencer guy, but like that category of people. He is prominent for being like one of those alpha bros who will teach other men how to be alpha and get women. So because he's about educating other dudes, it turns into, like I said, it turns into affecting people's voting and like policies that they're inclined to. Because if you get alpha dudes to do politics and hate women and stuff, or be like entitled to women, he's misogynistic. We don't have to dance around it. He's misogynistic. He does not view women as like whole persons. And when you dehumanize people in that way, that is going to turn into policy at some point. So him creating men with that mindset is not good. Also, I just think it's funny that he got arrested because everybody's been saying that he's whack and doing illegal shit, and now he got arrested, you know? And his brother got arrested. His brother was in on it because he manages women, like he's managing sex workers, basically. Like women with OnlyFans type stuff. But the thing is, he was bringing women from other countries to his place in Romania, and then mysteriously, like, they haven't been able to leave. Really fucking creepy. And then people are only seeing and hearing from them, like, on their OnlyFans or something. It's really whack, and that's a really bad summary. But that's because, like I said, I don't give a fuck about him that much, and here we are. But he got gotted because he got in a fight with Greta Thunberg. You know, she is a climate activist, Swedish climate activist, Sweden. I have this article here just to show where I got where I pulled up like the tweets and things from. But basically, they started fighting on Twitter, and he started it because he's a big fucking baby. Yeah, there we go. Greta Thunberg. She is a climate activist. She is very much the start of like young people should be holding their governments accountable, whether that's like suing their governments or getting involved in government. But basically, young people need to be pissed off at old people because we've known about issues with the climate for such a long time and they've refused to do anything. Like, we have research from the 80s. We have research from the 70s, the 60s, the 50s. You know, we have 40, 50 plus years of research and different things found by the science climate community, but nothing's happened because politicians are owned by big oil. Big oil, big pharma. I know that those get thrown around a lot, but it's a little sketch. Also, drink check. Make sure you're hydrated. I have in an old Sprite bottle, I have strawberry lemonade, and then I have water in my Hello Kitty water bottle. Stay hydrated, stay thirsty. I'm gonna have water right now. Even if you don't like water, like, if you don't like water, figure out why you don't like it. Is it the taste? Is it the smell? Is it just you don't like drinking? And find, like, I personally invest in, like, nice water filters because I don't like how certain tap water tastes, so I filter the shit out of my water. But also the hack of like chopping up and putting fruit in your water with like a little bit of honey. Um, because honey's a good sweetener, but it's not like, it's not like you just dumped a bunch of sugar in your water or something, but to help with the taste, you know? Also, if you find like a big jug of water overwhelming, just have a tiny one that you refill a lot. Or if you don't, yeah, have a big one and that makes it easier because then you don't have to worry about refilling it. I am. Yeah, so here in this article, they break down all of the tweets and just, you know, type them out. But fuck that. I want to look at the actual tweets. I want a timeline. I want the breakdown. I want the deets. I want the details. you know? So we have the first Andrew Tate tweet. Like I said, he started this fight and he's so like macho and aggressive. Like that's his thing. He's like, I'm an alpha bro, and alpha bros can do whatever they want, and they can start fights, and they can uh you just be so strong and cool. So you can be a dick to everyone, and I promise it's gonna make women want to fuck you. No, actually, being nice is better. But this tweet was literally the 27th. Look, it was at nearly 2 a.m. Dude was like up late and he was like, how can I be fucking annoying? I know. Let me just tweet at Greta because the thing is he also is like says right wing stuff. And the right wing hate Greta because she is a climate activist and they don't believe in climate change, is a child. Well, actually, she's not a child anymore. She's like 18, 19 now. But she was a child, and they were like, kids don't know anything. Um, and also, she's a girl. They don't take kindly to girls. Don't take kindly to women's. Also, yeah, she's autistic. Look here in her profile. She is autistic, so they're probably being ableist as fuck as well, you know? But he tweeted at her, I have 33 cars. My Bugatti has a WC. What? I don't know a lot about cars, okay? And this is not the first time I have explained that. I don't know a lot about. I took Autos 101. Okay, I can change my own tire and I can change my own oil. That's it. Anything else, I don't care. So my Bugatti has a W168.OL quad turbo, and my two Ferrari 812 Competition has a 6.5 L V12s. Is that liters? Like his 6.5 liters? Oh, the engine gas tank stuff? Yeah. V12s, that's an engine. I know that. Engine's got like the V shape, so it's how many of the tubes are in the V, right? Boom. Autos 101. And this is just the start. Please provide your email address so I can send a complete list of my car collection and their respective enormous emissions. He's so unnecessary. Also, that's not a very nice color of a car. What is that? That's like a brick, but like pooped on. And then you put like a gold film over it. I'm sorry. Cars can be any color that you want, okay? Just don't have it hurt my eyes or make me go, ugh. Like I will then judge the color of your car. Just a little. My personal taste is that looks like a brick that got poop smeared on it and then covered with gold dust. Sorry, not sorry. Am I being a little more mean because it's Andrew Tate? Probably. But he's not nice either. Alright? I'm not gonna start a fight. But I will defend myself until I start to cry, and then I don't want to finish the fight anymore. No, I'm kidding. Alright. But that was on, yeah, the 27th. And so Greta tweeted back, "Yes, please do enlighten me. Email me at smalldickenergy@getalife.com." Which is funny. Like, sorry, it's immature to make dick jokes, but like he started it. Like, Greta is also on team I won't start a fight, but I will finish it. And that's fine. I respect it. Like, she made an email. A fake email. Imagine if this was a real email. That'd be really funny. And then, yeah, right back at his two Ferrari Bugatti. Like, and I don't give a fuck about... I really don't give... Oh, yeah, apparently he tweeted back, "How dare you?" in response to that, like a day later on the 28th. But that's not the tweet I have here. I have this. So he tweeted the "How dare you," and then apparently filmed a whole ass video instead. Like I said, this is the timeline. This is everything leading up to his arrest. You know? So he's fighting a young person on the internet for clout, as the kids would say. I do not know. And then he said, "Thank you for confirming via your email address that you have a small penis, at Greta. You know, the world was curious, and I do agree you should get a life. Heart." No, bud. She made a... Oh, hi, Macabre! Welcome back. Hi, swinging by your channel to wish you a happy holidays. Aw, thanks. You have happy holidays as well. The new year is coming. We're gonna go into 2023 rocking on, going fast, being cool. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate it a lot. We're going through the tweet timeline for everything leading up to his arrest. I want to watch the video because this is what people said was actually leading to his arrest, was that he doxed himself in this video, basically, and then the police were able to find him. So I think that's kind of funny. And then let's lower the volume down. Let's lower it down a bit more. Turn up your volumes. But I think that should be fine. I think that should be fine. Let me know if the audio is too loud, though. I hope your holidays have been well, though, Macabre. Do you celebrate Christmas? Like, did you have a good Christmas? Or do you have plans for the new year? Or Yule? You know, the solstice happened. You know, we got a lot going on. But let me know. Just type it up while this video is playing.
Release some greenhouse gases. I'm obviously a stranger to online controversy. It's not something I often do. But now, the mainstream press is commenting on the fact that I was informing Greta that my very extensive car collection with internal combustion engines, which run on dead dinosaurs, have an enormous emission profile. And she replied by telling me her own email address. Greta's email address is, "I have small dick energy." Why would that be your own email address, Greta? Strange. I mean, obviously I don't want to assume her gender. It's 50-50, but it is what it is. I'm not actually mad at Greta. Please bring me pizza and make sure that these boxes are not recycled. Thank you. So I'm not actually mad at Greta. right? Because she doesn't realize she's been programmed. She doesn't realize she's a slave of the Matrix. She thinks she's doing good. Someone.
Yo, what the fuck? Like, he's just a dick. But also, the email didn't say I have small dick energy. It was just small dick energy. I like to imagine she made an email just for you to email to because you don't need her personal email. But yeah, so the pizza boxes, Jerry's Pizza, if that's a local chain towards him, like, yeah, that'll dox you. Because especially if the police immediately get like a warrant or something. I mean, keep in mind this is Romania. I don't know how their investigations work. But if they have a warrant or the equivalent of, and they just call up Jerry's Pizza, hello, like we have confirmation that like Andrew Tate ordered from you. We have a warrant. Please give us his address. Like, boom, boom, done. So, good job. Maccarie says, yeah, we had a great Christmas, and thanks. The audio is excellent. Okay, cool, cool. I'm always scared of blowing people's ears up, you know? It happens. There's been a few times where I blew my own ears up because I didn't turn down the audio. But Jerry's Pizza. Oh, and I did grab an article, though. I haven't looked through it all the way, but like while we're looking into this stuff, there was an article talking about if the pizza box is what doxed him or not, because that's what people were saying. But that might not be true, and I'm going to be very disappointed if that's not true, but that makes sense to me. Like Jerry's Pizza right there. Like there's a website, it literally says jerry'spizza.ro. There's a QR code. Like they could very easily find this place and then get the information they needed. So that makes sense to me.
Has sat her down and convinced her to try and convince you to beg your government to tax you into poverty to stop the sun from being hot. And then...
Tell me you don't understand climate change, climate policy, the sun, and taxes. All in one sentence. Like, he really explained that he doesn't know anything about those 4 things in that one sentence. Good job, my guy. Good fucking job. Good job.
Because I called her out on it, the global matrix got this bot farm to like and retweet and all this bot commenting to try and pretend that her telling me that she has a small dick in her own email address somehow teaches me a lesson. Welcome to a new episode of The Clown Show. But now I know, at least, that Greta, with her little hate-filled face, bitter, sitting somewhere without the heating on, in the cold, a little hat, shivering, views my tweets, which is going to make my Twitter account far more fun into eternity.
What does he mean she views my tweets? You tweeted at her. He started this out of nowhere at 2 in the morning. And you know what? I have the proof because I went and I found the tweets through the article. He tweeted at her out of nowhere, hello, at Greta Thunberg. Look at my cars. At 2 in the morning on December 27th, 2022. He started this, and then he's like, oh, she just happened to be attacking me. You're so fucking dumb, dude. Oh my god. And then also, like I said, he misquoted the email. smalldickenergy@getalife.com. Like, to me, that just comes across as she obviously didn't actually make an email. But that's like such a fuck you. Like, you don't deserve my personal email. Here's a fake email. Type it yourself, you small dicked fucking. Like, that's the kind of energy that gives off to me. And I think it's funny that he's talking about bots retweeting stuff, like bot farms, because that is a thing. that happens, but not to Greta. I think he's gotten caught for it, in trouble for it. And people like the Kardashians and stuff, like really, really big profile people have been caught with fake followers and fake bots and stuff. This is my strawberry lemonade that I put in an old Sprite bottle because we reuse and then recycle around this house. For you, Greta. Oh, I dribbled. But that's what I mean. Like, he says that dumb stuff, and then he talked about policy. That's why I'm talking about him, because, like I said, I don't actually give a shit about people like him, but they're relevant to me, a political oriented variety channel, or a variety channel with political undertones, whatever I'm doing. Uh, because he'll casually talk about policy, misrepresent policy, and just all around be a fucking dumbass. And he will throw that to his viewers and his followers, and then they'll parrot that back, and then that goes into how they vote. Like, they're gonna vote for dumb shit too, because they learned dumb shit from Andrew Tate. Macabre says reuse and recycle. What a responsible citizen. Yes, thank you. It's me. I am single-handedly, with my reused Sprite bottles, saving the planet. Thank you. But no, that's why he's frustrating and dumb. And then again, the way he does it is so subtle. He just like subtly bitched about four things badly. Doesn't whether he's like actually dumb and doesn't understand things, or he's just doing it to like be cool and get clout and things, like it doesn't really matter in this instance, because like the end result is still misinformation and him being a dumbass and him talking about like climate policy, science, taxes, just everything that he talked about, government stuff. Like, what a dingus. But that video, that's what people were saying, got him arrested, because these pizza boxes, the police could find him, which makes sense. Like I said, they probably just called up the pizza place with a warrant, and they were like, you have to give us this guy's address because we know he bought from you within the last 12 hours. But I have a video from NBC News that I watched part of, and then I rewound it to watch with you folks, of some of the arrest and like news breakdown stuff. But I also have this video that was on Reddit that has other raid footage. So we could watch either one. I think this one maybe first, the raid footage, because it's not like a news broadcast like the NBC in this NBC stuff. It is 2.5 minutes though. And then also let me control the volume, get that down to like half-ish. But I'm not sure if it's police body cam or something footage, but it's something, and he's about to get gotted. Oh, is that a little house? I thought he lived in like a big old house or a big old apartment mansion thingy. I thought he was like an alpha male living in the rich people penthouse stuff. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, look at those gamer lights. Oh shit. Oh shit. Is that him or his brother? It's kind of fuzzy. Oh shit! Is that stuff they seized off of him? Look at all the shit they took out of the house! There was like a tiny gun. Yeah, Maccabee. Wow, actual police footage. See, that's the thing. I don't think it's body cam footage. Do the police in Romania have like an actual person following and filming them instead of body cam footage? Do they have both? Because the way this is cutting, and it's got Politica Romania and whatever DCOT is. That's the other thing. I don't know a lot about Romania, but that was very clearly him or his brother. Like that was definitely one of them. They have like a similar look. But did you see the drugs and like the tiny gun? And he's got swords. Not the anime swords. Look at what they took off of him. Okay, phones, wallet, drugs, like brass knuckle punchy punch weapons. I don't even know why this is on Reddit. I don't know who found it, and I'm hoping at the end they can confirm more about how legit this is. Look at the gun. Look at the swords. No, not the anime swords. He's got fucking Excalibur. Oh, Cash cigar. His gamer setup. Look at that monkey. Oh shit. Why is it so fuzzy? I want this to be real. Oh, look at his cars. They blurred it. But we've seen those cars in videos, and by we, I mean General we. Not me specifically. Why is it so fuzzy and blurry? Show me his Bugatti. Show me the orange shit brick colored Bugatti that he had from the tweet. That's what I want to see. Why are they making it so blurry? I'm assuming it's just like a safety filter thing that it's so blurry. Oh, Reddit. Thank you for. And then they blurred that. Ooh, money? Bars of gold? Ooh. That's it. Okay. So if we scroll back to where we're pretty sure we saw him or his brother. Yeah. See? See here? They have the same look. That like asshole shaved head, like I'm an asshole, I'm a dickhead type energy. And this outfit with the scarf, that outfit with the scarf, I think. Yeah, here, decot again, like the police.
Tonight, social media provocateur and ex-kickboxer.
Okay, is that his brother? Okay, he's not wearing the scarf in this video. Okay, let's just jump right into the NBC News video and we'll do like a comparison about whatever this video was on Reddit because I don't want it to be fake. No, here's both of them, but they're not wearing the scarf anymore. So is it fake? Unless they let him change because this is clearly the police department. While the other place was like at the house. So maybe they let him change out of his robe and his little scarf, and they were like, hey, bro, you gotta put some actual clothes on because you're like actually getting arrested. But it totally looks like him. Okay. Let's go back and do another. We're gonna flip between these a little bit. But yeah, it's got like the decot. This is fake. This you can fake this though. This decot. You can fake these emblems. Like that's not probably difficult to like grab and post on a video. But it seems legit. Like all these police. Okay, here he. Okay, busting into the house. Ooh, if you listen a little, that kind of sounds like him. Oh, wait, look. Look at us investigating. Look at. Okay, so see the red? Like, see the red that he's wearing under the robe? He's wearing red here, too. His brother's wearing red. But under a jacket. So they made him get out of his robe, so it could be his brother? Similar. Look at me. I am connecting the dots. Look at me. I'm a journalist. I am an investigator. Call me Detective Zesty. All right? Call me Detective Zesty. Are those pants the same or did again? Like, he clearly changed. Like the brown pants.
Sir Andrew Tate facing legal trouble.
Oh, did you see the color of his brother's pants? Ooh, I think those were also brown. Oh my god, we got it. So red shirt, brown pants in both videos. Just the the robe and the scarf changed to like an actual jacket.
Tonight, social media provocateur and ex-kickboxer Andrew Tate facing legal trouble in
brown
Romania.
pants, red shirt.
The former reality TV star, along with his brother Tristan and 2 others, were apprehended Thursday.
Oh, I figured it out. I think it's legit. I think this Reddit footage is legit. I think it is. That's the same outfit. It's just that the over... So this is his brother, Tristan. I have investigated. Fuck yeah, I am Detective Zesty for the next 12 hours. Yeah, and he has more hair, so his brother had the longer hair. Is this a big old alligator? Look, okay, is that cocaine and a gun and a razor? I don't know. Anyway, we don't have to watch the Reddit footage again. I'm just we did a comparison. I'm pretty sure this is legit. The outfit's basically the same. He stands like a jerk, just like just like they do in all the videos. We can scroll through the comments. How would they know it's legit? Blurred to protect the car's identity. That's what I said too. Excuse me. I hiccuped a little. Oh, excuse me. Now I just burped. Sorry, I burped in my microphone. I was like, there's no way this is real, but it's real. It's gotta be. That's like the same outfit. They had him change out of his robe because he was getting arrested. Macabre, interesting. I probably need some more background info to better understand this situation. Slightly uninformed XD. No, okay. Honestly, yeah, because like I said, I don't give that much of a shit about Andrew Tate, but because the things he says, the misinformation he puts out about policy, and also because he's a dickhead and it's kind of like, yeah, he got arrested, get fucked. He got arrested in an investigation about like human trafficking and rape and things like that because he's like a sketchy guy. Like TLDR, I talked about this a little bit backwards like through the stream, so you can definitely watch back a little bit, but like TLDR is that like he's sketchy. He has like taken random women from other countries to him with Romania, and then they have not been allowed to leave, and like suddenly now they like work and do OnlyFans with him as their manager. So it's very sketchy that he like has probably been kidnapping these women, taking them to Romania and making them do sex work. And then yeah, he's just like a dickhead alpha bro with like internet community where he'll talk about, like I said, misinformation around like policy and taxes and other bullshit. But he got in a fight on Twitter with Greta, and I walked through the tweets, and then he got arrested because he basically doxed himself in this video with the pizza company. Very fun. Let's watch the NBC video. And that'll probably help you a little bit too to understand a bit. But let's rewind it again since we did that.
Tonight, social media provocateur and ex-kickboxer Andrew Tate facing legal trouble in Romania. The former reality TV star, along with his brother Tristan and 2 others, were apprehended Thursday in Bucharest on suspicion of human trafficking, rape, and forming an organized crime group, according to Reuters. Prosecutors say they found evidence that 6 women were abused, adding that the suspects were exploiting them and forcing them to make pornographic content. A lawyer representing the brothers confirmed the arrests and that a Romanian court agreed to keep Tate detained for 30 days, adding that he felt they were, quote, no grounds for taking the most drastic measures. The brothers had been under investigation since April, according to prosecutors. Tate, a former contestant on Big Brother.
Every single thing is going to change. Everyone who is friends now will not be friends 10 minutes after I arrive.
A self-described success coach,
welcome to the real world,
has amassed a massive social media audience, known for his misogynistic remarks and controversial...
He's a professional dickhead, basically. Yeah, I didn't know that it was also an organized crime charge. That's a really big deal, because that's like, you know, gangster mafia type stuff. Ooh. Ooh, I just hit my mic. Ooh, it's like, ooh, he in trouble. Oof. And they're holding him for 30 days. So that's, like I said, I don't know too much about Romanian law, but that's usually a big indicator when they have the legal means to hold you. Versus like they're able to just, if you get let off right away.
Opinions on masculinity. For example, this interview.
You think women are as smart as men?
Well, it's been proven that the smartest people in the world are men. Men are more likely to be on the extremes. So the most stupid people on the planet are men, and the most intelligent people on the planet are men. So this has all been proven.
By who?
Read the study.
What study, bro?
Google it.
His remarks clearly often provoking indignation, and they've gotten him banned from most major social media platforms. But Elon Musk recently reinstated his Twitter account.
And Elon is truly a hero of free speech.
His re-establishment resulting in millions more followers.
Yet another reason to be like, fuck Elon Musk. Macabre says, very big deal indeed. Yeah, it's a big fucking deal. Organized crime charges? Get fucking gotted, dude.
He ended up taunting environmentalist Greta Thunberg while bragging about his car collection. She responded, telling him to get a life, and he fired back with this video.
Please bring me pizza and make sure that these boxes are not recycled.
Tate tweeted a video showing he was in Romania just days ago, but it's unclear how authorities tracked him down. In July, Tate denied accusations he was misogynistic or involved in human trafficking in an email to NBC News. But after a raiding of his property in an upscale neighborhood by Romanian police...
That was the footage! That was the footage we just looked at on Reddit! It's real! Oh my god! This is the footage from Reddit! It's real! Oh my god! Boom! Me, detective. The footage that was on Reddit is being used in this NBC broadcast. You heard it here today, folks. Me bringing you the good shit. Oh man! Did you see his gamer setup though? He had like a pretty cool multi-monitor setup. Not gonna lie. Sucks that a dickhead like him had the setup, but...
He's facing a far more serious legal battle. Ali Arouzi, NBC News.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and...
I respect that he was sitting like a nerd playing with it. I mean they didn't let him take a fidget toy with him. He probably had to sit in the car and stim his anxiety away. Oh man. Okay. So they brought up the video, but no one's brought up the pizza box thing again. Because that's the thing. Everyone said, and like we were kind of theorizing earlier, that it was the freaking pizza box, that they were able to take the pizza box, call that store with a warrant, and be like, hey, we know that Andrew Tate or like Tristan Tate, or like they probably dropped names. And they were like, now tell us where he's at. We have a warrant. Also, 2 other people got arrested. I did not know that. I thought it was just the Tate brothers. But 2 other people. So 4 people in total. That's right, I can count. 4 people were arrested. I wonder if this is going to spiral off into other people getting arrested that are associated with him. Because again, it's like an organized crime, not quote quote. It was an organized crime charge. Like, that's a big deal. They're going to follow those breadcrumbs. And I wonder if more arrests will come out of this. Ooh, you got GOTTED. Ooh. And he's being held for 30 days. That was mentioned in the NBC video and is mentioned here in this article. Yeah, he's having pre-trial detention. That's a big deal. I know that here in the US, stuff like that, it depends on like flight risk type stuff, if they can hold you or not before trial. But again, this is Romania. I don't know the laws there. I barely know American law. Ooh. 2 other suspects. Okay, they won't say the names. Ooh. You got GOTTED. So, this is... Oh, the Matrix sent their agents, reads a tweet posted Friday by Andrew Tate's account after his arrest. Oh, you think he got one of his little dude bros who help him run his accounts to tweet that after he got arrested? Because, I mean, they took his phones. We saw it in the other video. And also, he's in jail. There's no way that they... Oh, I just got spammed by... Uh-oh. I'm getting spammed by inappropriate bots. Hold on. It's okay. I'm prepared for this. I'm used to streaming in the late night now. We can just get rid of these. Hee hee hee. Look at me being a real streamer. Remove. Ha ha ha. Remove. Get fucked. You're gone. Get GOTTED. I knew to expect them. These late night bot 18 plus having ass shenanigans. I've been streaming after 9 p.m. long enough to know. Get hecked. And then Elon Musk let him back. He got in the fight with Greta. Okay, she is 19 now. I was like, she's 18 or 19. I called her a child, and then I was like, wait a second. She was 16 like 2 or 3 years ago. Like, she's not a child anymore. Because time is real. But I don't want to actually read through this because it's basically just freaking summary of what we've already gone through. I do, however, want to read this because everyone said it was the pizza box. And I want it to be the pizza box. I so desperately, just as like the cherry on top of this whole meme of a situation, want it to be the pizza box that got him arrested. But the HuffPost posted this today, December 30th, 2:24 p.m., 9 hours ago. I refuse to believe it wasn't the pizza box. But here the HuffPost says, pizza box did not lead to Andrew Tate's trafficking arrest, Romanian agency. No, you know what? I'll say it now. If the cops are the ones saying it wasn't the pizza box, they're probably just saying that so people don't know their tactics. Okay? Big brain. Big brain theory. They want people to keep fucking up and doxing themselves with something as simple as restaurants near them. Uh, or, because when people also uh, film like their neighborhoods and stuff, or maybe they film like an interesting rock formation near them. That kind of stuff is what police can use to investigate and find you. So yeah, pizza box, that they just don't want us to know. But I know. They're trying to uh what's it called? Like distract. It's like when magicians are doing a trick and they try to distract you so their other hand can like make the pigeon come out of their sleeve. That's what they're doing. They're distracting us so that the pigeon of finding you when you commit crimes can come out of their sleeve. But I'm too smart for that. I know. They're lying. I'm saying it now. Romanian law enforcement agency confirmed that misogynist influencer Andrew Tate has been arrested on human trafficking charges, but said one widely reported detail is inaccurate. I refuse, Romanian law enforcement. I refuse. Some people have speculated that officials had been tipped off to Tate's whereabouts by a pizza box seen in a video he made about teen climate activist Greta Thunberg. But is it Dicot or Decot? But DICOT, Romania's agency targeting organized crime, told the Associated Press that that wasn't the case. Funny, but no, DICOT spokesperson Romana Bola? Or is it Boya? Because 2 L's in Spanish is a y sound, but this is Romanian. Is Romanian a Latin language? Chat. Macabre. Is Romanian a Latin-based language? Is it similar to Spanish and Italian? I don't know. Funny but no. DCOT spokesperson Ramona Boya told AP. Tate and his brother, Tristan Tate, both British U.S. citizens, were detained with 2 other people on Thursday. The 4 faced charges of human trafficking, rape, and being part of an organized crime group. Yeah, they're fucked. Like I said, this organized crime charge, these also already, don't get me wrong, human trafficking and rape, like, bad. Macabre says Romania Latin-based language. I don't know. Gotta Google it. Oh, fuck, man. I didn't want to Google it. That's why I asked you. Darn it. I just don't know if this is supposed to be Bola or Boya. It's fine. It's not a detriment. It's okay. It's a detriment to me. But yeah, organized crime. He's fucked. And then an image of a video released by Observer. Okay. The 4 suspects appear to have created an organized crime group with the purpose of recruiting, housing, and exploiting women by forcing them to create pornographic content meant to be seen on specialized websites for a cost, prosecutors said, according to the translation by Reuters. That's what we said! And the thing is, people have been saying he's been doing this for months. So it makes sense that the investigation started back in April, because people have been bringing this up for, honestly, since before April. Like, I've been hearing that kind of stuff said off and on, all summer into the fall. But especially when that thing happened where, like, a woman said Tate wouldn't let her leave the house, and then her boyfriend, like, was trying to get a hold of her parents for her. Like, that happened, I think, over the summer. So, yeah. Tate is a 36-year-old former professional kickboxer and social media personality, known for his degrading and sexist comments about women, including saying that women must bear some responsibility for being raped. My guy. Also, he's 36. I thought he was like 40. Oof. Well, he's gonna go to jail for a long time, so he's or prison, whatever. He's gonna be in trouble for a bit, so say goodbye to your 40s, 50s, the rest of your 30s. He's been kicked off of multiple social media platforms, but he returned to Twitter last month after the company's new owner, Elon Musk, reinstated a slew of formerly suspended accounts. He's been here a month and now he's arrested? Well, get fucking gotted. Get absolutely demolished, dude. Tate's return to Twitter is where Greta Thunberg comes in. On Tuesday, he tweeted at 19-year-old Swedish activist bragging about his cars and asking her to provide her email address so I can send a complete list of my car collection and their respective enormous emissions. Okay, so this is repeating some of what we already talked about and found info on earlier, like the actual tweets. So that's a tweet, that's a tweet. This is the box. Okay, in response to the teenager, Tate posted a video in which he wears a robe, smokes a cigar, and gets handed 2 pizza boxes, which he specifies will not be recycled. Those pizza boxes here, in this video that we watched earlier, these pizza boxes. News of Tate's detainment broke shortly after he posted the video, and reports started swirling in that his post and the arrest were related. A viral theory emerged that the pizza boxes, which bore the name of Romanian chain Jerry's Pizza, alerted authorities that he was in the country. And probably where at in the country, I would assume. Because we know he's been in Romania. He's been publicly saying for a while he lives in Romania. Now, he publicly said he lives in Romania because it's easier to bribe the cops there. That is literally something he said. The theory appears to have originated with a story from Romanian news outlet GOTTED. I don't remember what that symbol above a vowel means. It's like a... I don't know. We're going to call it Gondul. We're going to say it like American-like, okay? Gondul. Which cited anonymous sources who said authorities learned via social media posts that the Tate brothers were together in Romania. However, the Gondul story did not specifically mention the pizza box video, which is far from the only recent post indicating Tate was in the country. But even if their Twitter spat had nothing to do with Tate's arrest, Thunberg nevertheless had an additional comment on Friday. This is what happens when you don't recycle your pizza boxes, she wrote. She did no. Let me see. She wrote, is that a link to the tweet? Fuck yeah. Let's move this tab over here by the other tweets. Come here. Fuck yeah. Is that the end to the saga? This is what happens when you don't recycle your pizza boxes. Oh my god. At 12:05 a.m. So basically right at the beginning of the day. That's fucking hilarious. Oh, look at some of these comments. Oh, there's some people who are defending him. And then other people saying, the pizza box is the real MVP. Hell yeah. That's hilarious. She had her final clapback and now he's in jail and prison. No one can respond. Who would have thought 4 tweets? Is that the end of the article? Okay, so basically, the police themselves are coming out saying that, like, no, it wasn't the pizza box, but I want to continue to believe that it was the pizza boxes. I think they're just trying to hide how they do their investigations. I'm kind of joking, but I'm kind of not. But yeah, I mean, it could have been some other tweets, because he had been tweeting, and he's said he's in Romania. I just assume it was just one of those, like... But see, it makes sense if it was the pizza box, because the pizza box, like I said, they could call the company, they could be like, even if it's a chain, so even if they couldn't just call one location, They could call just the company overall. They're the fucking police, so they can be like, we have paperwork and warrants and whatever the Romanian equivalent of like our investigation is. Tell us where this pizza under this name was taken to. I want to say it was the pizza box. My personal theory, still. Everyone else can believe and say whatever they want, but I think it was the pizza boxes and the police are trying to hide their investigation tactics. That's my conspiracy theory. Otherwise, I don't even know why they'd say it. The funny but no. Unnecessary, as far as I'm concerned. Macabrice's interesting insight. Thank you. I want it to be true, and it's not a harmful belief to hold on to, okay? Anyway, I got a little bit of a yawn. But we're making good time. We were able to break down and talk about all of that over the past hour? Yeah. I don't really think I have much more to say on this. Like I said, I wanted to talk about it because his attitude and his misinformation that he puts out in his community affects policy a little bit, but it affects voters. Also, it's funny seeing him get gotted. So we can definitely move on from this topic and probably just jump into more, we can jump into the Trump tax return stuff. What do we think? We think that's a good plan? We think we can just jump into the next topic? And I can delete a bunch of these tabs because I don't need them anymore? Because he got gotted? I think that sounds like a good plan. Next topic, Moving on. Goodbye, tweets. Goodbye. Reddit, the real G. With this unedited police footage. Hell yeah. Some of the comments are funny. I like this comment. Dude's house looks like a side mission in GTA. Is this my imagination, or did I see a gorilla's tattoo made of paper mache money? I also saw the money monkey. Do not disrespect the money monkey. Okay, one more Reddit comment, and then we'll move on. Oh, man. Please, somebody make a Counter-Strike map of this. Okay, we're done. Oh, no, there's comments about Roblox. Okay, no, we're done. We're done. Moving on. Okay, yeah, that topic is over. Boom. Trump taxes. Hold on. I have a little sniffle. Let me blow my nose. Let me mute my mic and blow my nose. That way. I blew my nose off camera. I have like a little box of Kleenex tissues things over there. But what's it called? Oh, Macabre, you're here. Did you want to see my doggy live? Are you still here? I don't know if you're still here. Hello? You did say you were just gonna swing by, so that makes sense if you had to dip out. It is getting late. I understand. I am a late night streamer. I don't even know how many other people are streaming right now. Probably not a lot. But that's okay. Hee hee hee. So, with Trump's tax returns, I don't know a lot about. Oh, sure, I'm still here. Ha, okay, doggy. Hi! Can you say hi? Live? Instead of just like in clips? Subi! Hi, come here. Oh, come here, come here, come here. Say hello. Say hello. Or you probably want to take a nap. She looked tired, but she wasn't quite sleeping yet. Say hi. Say hi. Look, you gotta look at the camera. You gotta look at the camera. Yeah, there we go. Look at the camera. Oh, you're squinting. You want to go back to bed, huh? She was about to lay down and I just snatched her. I was like, no, not yet. Was that a little yawn? I'm sorry. You're actually tired, huh? We're gonna put her back down. Like, she was making her bed on the floor under my chair, and I was like, no, you gotta go say hi to Macabre. Okay, I'm sorry, you yawned. You can go actually back to bed and making your nest. Okay, make your nest and go to bed. You got a rare yawn. She immediately started digging again. Well, she's missing a leg, so digging with one paw. You got a yawn, just for you. Macabre says, beautiful Pomeranian. My sister had one. A major yapper is she, lol. So, she's not, like, a yapper. The interesting thing with Pomeranians is that, like, they're in the Spitz family. So, they're considered a highly intelligent breed, similar to, like, Huskies and Malamutes, who are also in the Spitz family. And they can be yappy and loud because a part of like what they were bred to do was guard. They used to be bigger dogs. And then people fucked up and we bred them small. So they're definitely a case of like big dog energy and a little body. So because they're bred to guard, they tend to be loud and yappy because barking is a part of alerting. So the way we deal with that with her, with like her training, is we let her do the things that she was bred to do. So she does have a lot of guarding instincts. So she likes to do, perimeters around the household. If she hears a noise, like she does need to go investigate it, whether it's at like a window or the door. And you could hear a little bit on stream earlier that she did bark a bit and then settled back down. Because she has commands for, like, if she starts barking, because she's alerting us, she has a command that's called quiet. That means, like, stop barking, like, at this point. Like, going forward, I acknowledge that you've alerted me. So she has quiet. And then from quiet, she's allowed to, like, growl. And allowed to continue her investigation. Because, again, that's what they were bred to do. So then we have shh, just like a shh, and that's the hand signal for it. To still like lower your volume, you can growl, but do not growl loudly. And then we let her show us whatever it is that she found, or is interested in. So that's kind of how we got around that like yapping problem. Is that we just put a lot of time into making sure she does not have anxiety around hearing or smelling or seeing new things. Speaking of, I think someone... Yep. There she goes. Yep. Okay. Hey, can we be quiet? Shh. Good girl. Yes, you can growl. Good. See? So she barked. She let me know. Someone is outside my bedroom door right now, basically. So she alerted me by barking. Hey, I heard something. And now she's growling because she's still frustrated that something is outside the bedroom door. So I don't always have to go from a quiet to a shush shush. Because sometimes she doesn't growl like that loudly after the initial bark. So what'll probably happen is because someone's outside my bedroom door, when someone starts to actually come in the bedroom, she's going to bark again. So she'll have to get another quiet, and then probably like another shush shush, or she'll get her some shush shushes, and then I have to help her go investigate. So I'll probably have to like pause stream, so I can take her to the bedroom window or the bedroom door. No, okay, so she's laying back down. But yeah, that's hilarious that that just happened while I was talking about it. So, um, I don't know if that was a long explanation for if she's yappy or not. Um, it's it's just like dogs do things typically because we bred them to. Like, the whole like nature versus nurture, like what have we genetically natured dogs to do versus nurture, like what are results of their environment and how they were trained and raised. Um so yeah, we let her bark a little bit, but then she knows how to chill out. Usually. But that's the other thing. Sometimes she's a dickhead and a little asshole. And you can see the wheels in her head turn, and she'll kind of just look at you and like get out one last bark or something and be like, I don't want to listen right now because I'm like extra pissed at that weird noise in the window or something like that. But dogs are individuals, just like people. So I get it. But don't be surprised if she does start to bark a little bit again if people come back to the bedroom door, which is off screen that way. Yeah, you're very good. Very good. Making me feel like a good dog owner right now. It would have been really embarrassing if she didn't listen to me. anyway, let's jump into Trump tax stuff. Oh, there it is again. Keep me quiet. You already just barked and started growling. That's very good. Why don't we take a little break anyway? Why don't we do that? That way I can take her to go investigate, like I said. Um, I don't know, like a 5-minute break or something. And I can kind of go see what's going on out there anyway and why someone is. Because I have roommates, so odds are someone's just like outside the bedroom door and is like being loud. So 5 to 10 minute break at most. And then be right back. How about that? Yeah. Boom. Let's do that. Back. Okay. Cool. We had a break. We are back. Yep. So, you quiet? Good. So, it was my boyfriend outside, my partner outside the door, and he's gonna come into the bedroom now. So the dog is definitely gonna be like, "What the fuck is that?" Until she sees like, "Oh, it's Papa." Um, so brief like noise, and then everything should be fine. Cause yeah, we got. So what's probably gonna happen since it's already about 10:30? We'll do the Trump tax return bit, and then in the title, how I said Santos, maybe, I don't know. We can save Santos stuff for like over the weekend or next week. I don't know, because it is the new year, so I thought doing like a fun New Year's stream of some kind would be cool, but it would be fun, like it could be Minecraft again, or if I can figure out how to stream, and by figure out how to stream, uh, like I said, I have all the hardware, I just have to set it up. So, um, this the potion permit that I bought that I was talking about at the beginning of the stream, or also it is New Year's and party. I don't know. So I might not even be on the internet. Who knows? But not me. I do not knows. Also one of the cats is in here now. So we have Waffles, we have Serby, fun. We got almost the whole squad. We do not have Clementine in here because, like, at night, the cats sometimes like to get in fights over beds. So we're still at a stage where we try to keep the cats pretty separated at night when they're unsupervised. We're gonna fix that by getting some more beds, and more places they can rest at. Because right now, basically, they still have like some competitive spirit over specifically the window in the living room. So there's one bed by the living room window, and if we put like 2 or 3 beds there, they won't be competitive about the window anymore. That's typically how you deal with that, like animal competitiveness and like resource guarding and such. You just get more of the resource. So with the cats, again, they used to fight over like, because we only had like 2 cat trees. Now we have like, hey, can you be quiet? Can you be quiet? There we go. Growl. Go forth. There we go. Very good. Yes, you can growl. Shh. You know that person. What are you doing? You literally know that person. Maybe she doesn't like the towel on your head. She's growling. She's not barking. That's what she's allowed to do. She got a quiet command. Hey, quiet. Oh, and then Waffles. I muted because I knew I was gonna cough. I'm gonna mute again because I think I'm gonna cough again. I don't know where that cough came from. I woke up with like a slightly sore throat this morning, and I think it was just because the room was dry, because it did get better a bit throughout the day. But if I get sick again, I'm going to riot. And the thing is, though, it'll be my fault because I'm late getting my flu shot, which like never happens because I do have, like, I am high risk COVID stuff, and just like in general, I have a shit immune system. So My bad for not getting my flu shot yet. I have an appointment, I think, soon. Or I'll do a walk-in. I don't know. I haven't had to pick up my own medication for a bit. I've been getting it delivered or getting someone else to pick it up for me. Usually I would just go in, pick up my meds, and then get like a walk-in flu shot done. So I fucked up my own system. My bad. Anyway, what we were talking about. We were talking about Trump's tax returns. Let's do that. Let's do this. And then the Santos stuff can wait because it's important, but like it's just another lying politician getting caught in lies. But also, I don't know a lot about him and whatever's going on. I just keep seeing tweet comparisons of like his lies and contradictions. But Trump's tax returns, again, what I was gonna say is I don't know a lot about reading and like understanding complicated tax returns because my tax returns are simple because I am an average person. So what's going to happen is like I have some articles and stuff that'll be able to break things down a little bit better, but like any images of actual tax returns that we look at, I'm going to be out of my depth. Okay? So let's see. And let me adjust my audio a little bit because when I laugh, I think it peaks a little bit into the red because I'm so funny. Obviously. Hee hee hee. Okay. Let's jump into it then. Let's jump into tax return bullshit. From what I'm understanding, though, as we expected, he fuggity-wuggitied. Like, the tax returns were supposed to be released, like, when he was president initially. They release about 10, 15 years of tax returns when someone becomes president, so you can just see everything, income-wise leading up to that point. But that never happened. It was fighting and fighting and fighting. He was getting, different legal bullshit to keep getting it delayed. And now we're going into the third year of Biden's presidency. So 2 years and then some out of Trump's presidency. Like, he had his whole 4 years of presidency and these past 2 years. So 6 years we haven't gotten these tax returns because of different legalities and different I was gonna say different schmarmy-marmy, but like that's not a real word. My brain just So I have Politico, I have some Business Insider stuff, I have Frankie in chat says free Tate. Hey Frankie, we just finished the Tate section. I'm sorry. You missed out on the Tate stuff. We're going to be talking about Trump's tax returns now. But when this VOD is up, if you want to watch the Tate section, like in my VOD, it'll be there. Are you a Tate bro? Like, you said free Tate. So he's under investigation, dude. Like, I don't know, man. If I'm being honest, he sketches me out. So that's what I was telling chat earlier. I was like, no wonder he got arrested. Like, he's been sketchy. Oh, did you just... I think he left. Thank you, Frankie, for your wisdom of freeing Tate and then leaving. I appreciate it. Oh, no, Frankie's still here. Frankie says top G. Like, Tate's a top G? Like, gangster? Gangsta? G? Frankie, do you know what his charges are? Because it's funny that you say he's a G, because one of his charges is organized crime. So if you're saying he's a G, a gangster, which is a part of organized crime, then you're saying that charge is pretty legit. He's the only top G, says Frankie. But that would mean that's a confirmation of organized crime, though. No, I mean, like I said, I didn't watch Andrew Tate much. I would see clips of him. Like, I don't care that much. I only cared because when he says things that are just misrepresentation of policies and like politics, and because my channel is like variety content with political undertone, like that is relevant to me. Because if he's misrepresenting policy and that's what he's telling his viewers, that's going to affect how they vote. Frankie says the women love him and men despise him. When you accomplish in life, they don't say you made it. They call you Andrew Tate. Okay, Frankie. That's interesting. What made you like Andrew Tate, Frankie? Like, cause clearly you're a fan, and you're here because I have like Andrew Tate in the tags because I did a segment on him, and like I'm always glad for people to be stopping by and hanging out. Because you say women love him and men despise him, but it's men that are watching him, right? And you're masculine, like you're a fan. So some men hate him, but some men also love him. Like, I personally, I don't get the appeal to him. Like, he's just an asshole. Like, and he's said some pretty sketchy stuff. And now he's been arrested for sketchy stuff. So, what's your draw to him, I guess? Because I just can't comprehend it. Genuinely. Like, I just don't care. So he got GOTTED, and now I'm just like, oof. But I enjoy this back and forth. Like I said, I am going to be diving into Trump tax return stuff, so we can keep talking about Tate a little bit, but not for too much longer, because tax return stuff is important as well. I'll watch chat a bit and we can talk about it a little bit more, but I would definitely, like, personally, I just want to dive into the Trump tax return stuff. Oh, okay, Frankie says Trump for re-election. Okay, so you're a Tate fan and a Trump fan. Well, welcome. We're going to talk about some of the tax return stuff. So I'm assuming that's something that you're also interested in as a Trump fan, right? Like, you want to know about what's in his tax returns, I would assume. So then I'm going to just drop the Andrew Tate stuff because, like, we've moved on from that segment bit, and just jump into these tax returns. If that sounds good. I think it sounds good. I think that's what Macquarie wanted to do as well, who's also in chat, and then we can do that for you as well, Frankie. So I have Politico, I have NBC, I believe, and I have some Business Insider pieces as well, who are just basically breaking down the tax returns, because like I said previously, taxes are not something that I guess care to be learning about that much. Like, so complicated tax returns, I'm not going to be able to just look at and understand. I definitely need it to be broken down more. Like, I get my own simple tax returns, like I do my own taxes, and I am an average person, so I just have an average tax sheet to do, but I don't So I pulled up articles and different things that help with the breakdown better, because I don't care to try and break it down myself. I understand. It's important to understand your own, your own limits. It's important to understand that a person cannot learn everything as much as you can try. And I just chose not to put skills in the taxes skill tree. It's just not my vibe. But we have the long-awaited tax returns have now been made public and are being broken down. And it looks like they have disclosed. So it's income taxes from 2015 to 2020. So that's 5 years of tax returns. So we're not getting 2021. Which is... Also, why aren't they doing more from before 2015? Because he was elected in 2016, and typically don't they do like 10 years, 5 to 10 years of tax returns from like the time you're elected and back? So shouldn't it be like when he got elected in 2016, so shouldn't it be like back to 2006 from there? Because it is, it's like 5 to 10 years. So that's already, I'm kind of wondering why only these are what was brought forward. It should definitely be more. Okay. A wider range of foreign countries, including Canada, Panama, the Caribbean island of St. Martin, Philippines, United Arab Emirates, and the United Kingdom, amongst others, all have shown up in his tax returns. Oh, so where he's been getting money from a lot of places, not just the US, which, since he has hotels and businesses in other countries, I would assume that's why some of that is there. But yeah, they were made public on Friday, so today. So this is some fresh info. This is some right off the bat. The documents do not provide details of the money flows, but Trump owns golf courses in Scotland and Ireland. His name is on luxury hotels in Panama and Canada. The former president was known for fusing his business interests with America's highest public office and drawing the allegations of using his role to promote his private resorts, direct federal money to his hotels, and encourage foreign governments to spend money that would directly benefit the Trump family interests. I wish with this they would have listed an example, because like examples that we have are the fact that Secret Service was charged like double to triple the rates of staying at Trump hotels versus in like a standard situation. Frankie says Trump is the best businessman ever. How do you define the best businessman? Like, how do you define a good business person? Like, that is a genuine question, is where that definition is coming from. And whatever your definition is, how is Trump filling that? Because that is an open-ended statement to just say that he's the best businessman. He's the best businessman ever. Why or how? Because things that we have from these tax reports, as well as like other instances of things, like we know that he has a lot of bankruptcies. We know that there's years where he went into debt instead of going over, like instead of going positive. Those I would consider negatives. Versus like a positive is, when he would open a new location, like that could be a good business move. So I would think about your definition of best businessman a bit more, Frankie. And why you think that? Because you don't want it to come across as you're just repeating things that you've heard. A 2019 report by the watchdog group Open Secrets said that he had more than 130 million in assets in more than 30 countries. Because he has 400 separate business entities. So he's broken up a lot of his stuff. 6 years of tax returns were disclosed on Friday, and they showed Trump received extensive income from Canada, Ireland, and the United Kingdom. Which makes sense, he has a bunch of his hotels there. Gross business income of at least $35.3 million from Canada in 2017, which is the year he entered office. So it must just be how his hotels did that year. Because that's another thing. When he entered office, typically what presidents do is they set aside their business interests so that they don't have, conflicting sentiments, and they don't have conflicting, oh gosh, I'm forgetting the word all of a sudden. What is it? When you have, oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. When you have different, it's not conflicting interests. There's a specific word for it, but anyway, you don't want that. So the president especially should not have the businesses on the side. It's very common for, typically we have examples of presidents where they would remove themselves from their business. They would hand it over to someone else. They would no longer interact with it. They would no longer get income from it. I believe Carter, for example, he had a farm of some kind, or a ranch, that he got rid of when he entered office. Did the paperwork in order to make it legally belong to, what is it? I don't even think it was a family member. I think it was just a friend. But that kind of vibe. But Trump would never do that. So he was still getting money from his businesses while he was in office. And that's a lot of what these tax reports are going to break down. So it says in 2017, he also brought in $6.5 million from China, $5.8 million from Indonesia, and $5.7 million from India. That's interesting because as far as I know, he does not have hotels in those 3 locations. Those 3 countries, I do not believe he has hotels. Macabre says nepotism? Close. Not nepotism, but when you have a conflicting, there's it's on the tip. This is gonna bother me, but it is. It's a conflicting interests. Nepotism has to do more with when you have family, or for, you have you bring in your family and friends into your business, which could play into it a little bit, but this is gonna bother me. I feel like I should just Google the word. Hold on, we're gonna Google. Hello, Firefox. Okay, conflicting interests politics? Is it really just conflict of interest? Is it a phrase? No, there's a word for it, isn't there? What What the fuck is the word? Conflict of interest in government. Conflict of interests preventing political patronage is collectant. Conflict of interest definition. Is it just a phrase? Was I basically almost right? I just said conflicting interests, but it was conflict of interest. I'm going to punch the Webster Dictionary. I am going to fisticuff single-handedly duel Webster Dictionary because I swear there's an actual word for the phrase conflict of interest. But you know what? Whatever. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck anymore. Whatever. I don't care. I don't care anymore. Whatever. I look like I care, but I don't. I promise I don't care anymore. Ugh. Whatever. Conflicts of interest, though, with businesses and things like that while you're in office. That's why there's such a big deal right now around this whole, like, people have been trying to get politicians to, like, no longer be allowed to do, like, hold stocks because of all the insider trading bullshit that COVID showed has been going on for a long time. Like, there's huge conflict of interest for a politician or a politician's family member to be holding on to stocks. Because we saw with COVID how they would just dump their stocks from businesses that they had money in that they knew were going to get hit really hard because of COVID. Like, they have insider information, they make the laws, like, you know, the whole, like, free market? The market is no longer free. The market in this day and age has a shit ton of market manipulation. And a lot of it is done by government and, like, large businesses, corporations, and you can even see it on, like, a small level with, like, your local businesses sometimes, you know? It's frustrating. Whatever. I'm getting off topic. We're supposed to be looking at these breakdowns. And instead, I got caught up with a word. With a mother freaking word. Okay. So we left off on the sketchy money from countries I don't think he has businesses in. Off the top of my head. Do not think he has businesses in China, Indonesia, and India. By 2020, his last full year in office, Trump reported an $8.8 million in income from the UK and then another $3.9 million in Ireland. So he has hotels there. How much of this is from hotels? It looks like this Politico article breakdown, it looks like it's not going to list more specifics about where the money came from than just the country. So, thankfully it's a short article. I was like, I don't know how helpful this is because it's not very detailed. And as we know, I am a detail-oriented person. So if I'm reading something and I'm starting to come up with more questions for, like, where you got the, or not where you got the info from, but, like, how that is relevant, I don't want to read it anymore, you know? So I am not, it is literally just saying where everything came from, which makes sense because, like, the article was just titled foreign income stuff. So, yeah, while he handed over day-to-day operation of his business empire to his children, he still kept ownership. That is not regular. That is not typical of a president. A president would typically get rid of their ownership and their stakes and things. Trump's sons, Donald Jr. and Eric, made deals around the globe while their father was president. He also brought on his children to actually work in the government as well. So, pretty whack. That's the nepotism, Macabre. The nepotism was him bringing his children into the government. That's a good... Hold on. I fiddled with my mic a bit, and I'm not sure how my audio has been. At the same time, previous leaks of the former president's tax returns to the New York Times have required annual disclosure forms are showed that Trump has ties to more autocratic countries, including Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and Turkey. So yeah, we know that, and then we know in the list of money where he officially got money from. That's the other thing. Like, a tax return is just like where he's officially claiming money from. We don't know anything about if he got sketchy money, when he got sketchy money, how he got sketchy money, from where sketchy money would come from. You know, like the under the table money when your boss just gives you your bonus in cash or something. That kind of stuff. We don't know. This is just what's the legal paperwork. I like how Qatar was mentioned. For anybody who does soccer, how about that FIFA World Cup though in Qatar? Interesting. I don't watch soccer. I just know it was a shit show. I've seen the memes. That is how educated I am in soccer. Is that FIFA done fucked up? Okay, moving on from this article because it's not relevant. It's just the amounts of money and where. So this one, December 30th. This is NBC, right? Yeah, NBC. Trump tax return released by House showed he paid little in taxes. Really? No shit. You're saying that a multi-millionaire dodged taxes? What? It's not like that's a part of how they tend to get multi-millions, is by skimping out on taxes. That's wild. This is ending years of legal wrangling and speculation, with only 6 years of Trump's personal and business returns. That's what I'm saying. 6 years was not enough. I went all the way back to 2006. That's what I want. I'm gonna have another drink. I'm gonna have some water. I got a little loud back there, so my throat's like, what the fuck? Oh, excuse me. Oh my god. I'm so glad I moved my mic. I was gonna belch straight in my mic. Oof. Oh man. Maybe a little more. Water check. Hydration check. Have you drank water? Macabre, have you had water? Frankie, if you're still here, have you had water? I'll be honest, I don't think Frankie's here anymore. I don't think Frankie liked that I asked him to define a great businessman, quote unquote, or the best businessman. So I think Frankie left, but that's okay. Maybe they'll come back. Alright, so this NBC, I did skip through this article a little bit earlier because I try to make sure I don't have too much repetitive breakdowns of things. But also, I am not perfect, so we shall see. I have another hiccup. Excuse me. It's also almost 11, so when did I start streaming at? Like 9? Yeah, it says I've been going for 2 hours and 7 minutes. So, no, I think we're making good time. Okay, I think we're doing okay. Yeah. Alright. Okay, we've gone over quite a bit of information. We did all of the Tate stuff. Cool. We had a break. We had a fun time with my dog. Hell yeah. Okay, so the House Committee on Friday made a public 6 years of former President. Oh, why does it not highlight proper? It does. Okay. Hold on. It does not highlight blue. It's highlighting gray. So it's going to be harder for people to follow along, and I'm sorry, but that is not my fault. That's NBC's fault. We should write an email. Someone else get on that. We'll make a template. It showed he paid relatively little in federal taxes in the years before and during his presidency. The House Ways and Means Committee had voted to make the thousands of pages of federal returns public in a party line vote last week, but their release was delayed while staffers redacted sensitive information, like social security numbers, from the documents. Friday's release, the culmination of years of legal wrangling and speculation, both include personal and business records. That's also nice that they're specifying that, though, because I did not know. I thought it was all his personal stuff. So from his personal stuff, we would see which of his businesses he got money from. But it sounds like that's not the case. It's two different types of tax returns, which is good to know. Because that means we can also see his businesses if they did anything mildly sketchy, like claiming weird things as like a business expense, if they did any kind of weird dodgy dodging taxes. If they did any kind of shenanigans besides just personal stuff. Let me also fix my pillow that's on my back. Okay. Trump on Friday blasted the release in a statement and on his Truth Social platform, saying that the Democrats should have never done it. The Supreme Court should have never approved it, and it's going to lead to horrible things for so many people. But it's just your tax returns. Chill. Also, like every president ever has done it. Chill. He maintains the returns he fought to keep hidden, despite modern precedent that the presidents make their returns public, show how proudly successful I have been and how I have been able to use depreciation and the various other tax deductions as an incentive for creating thousands of jobs and magnificent structures and enterprises. I don't know about creating jobs, because didn't his hotels just lay off, like, thousands of people, like, globally? I don't know about that, but the panel's top Republican, Representative Kevin Brady of Texas, Texas, thank you, Texas, calls the release of the documents unprecedented. It does have precedent. The presidents have been making their returns public for a while. This is what I mean. Like, when they just say bullshit. Democrats have unleashed a dangerous new political weapon that reaches far beyond the former president, overturning decades of privacy protections for average Americans. No one is asking for the average American's tax returns to be public. It's literally just the president's and just like a high-ranking. No, that's just a lie. That's some fear-mongering bullshit. And that's so frustrating on so many levels, and also what else is frustrating is when this stuff is like so easily disproven. Like, please just look at the fact that no presidents have been releasing their tax returns for quite a while. And also, even not presidents. Didn't Nancy Pelosi release some of her tax returns, like, over the summer, I think? Or was it early fall? A little bit ago? I don't know. Because I'm neurodivergent, and time blindness is real? Okay? I don't know. That has happened. But it's very common for politicians to do that. No one wants to your average, hey, random average American, hey Joe Schmo from the East Coast, no, we don't want to look at your tax return. You are not relevant. or Joe Mo from the West Coast, or Joe. Shit. I need another rhyme. Joe Co from the Midwest. No one wants your tax returns. This is a regrettable stain on the Ways and Means Committee and on Congress, and this will make American politics even more divisive and disheartening in the long run. The Democrats will come to regret it. Nope. The returns confirm much of what was contained in a 39-page report. Whew! What the fuck? That's also in blue. We should follow that link. Oh, fuck! This is what I was talking about. This kind of shit, where it's like a whole ass... That's a whole fucking... This is the whole... Oh, no. This is gonna list... Is this gonna have the actual tax returns? This is what I was talking about. I was like, I'm not gonna be able to read this. This is not something I am educated in. That is why specifically I'm just doing article breakdowns. Oh my god. Look at it. Look at all the numbers. Look at all the money. What the fuck? Trump and Melania Trump filed a joint income tax return. Oh, what the fuck is this? And this is 39 pages? Okay, other income loss. Total income loss. Wait, are they saying he lost 357? That's what I mean. I don't know what I'm looking at. That's why we're looking at articles. Because the articles are going to break down these 39 pages better than I freaking can, looking at all of this. What the hell? Look at these paragraphs. Look at the footnotes of citations. Oh my lord. I don't see. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Charitable contributions. 21.1 million and other large donations reported on 2015. But I thought it said here in 2015 he didn't make a lot of money. It said he lost money. I don't know, but I kind of just want to scroll through it and continue to like not understand what's happening for a little bit and then go back. Oh, now we're at 2016. Thank you. That was a quick jump. Wait, total income loss. 800,000. What the fuck? And then it talks about the different kinds of forms. A Schedule K1. Don't know what that is. Ooh, a 1099s. I know, I've heard of 1099s. But just because I know what 1099s are doesn't mean I can read this breakdown. This is 39 pages. What has to be going on in your tax returns for 39 pages? Business credits. Passive versus non-passive flow-through income and losses. What the fuck does that mean? We don't know. That's okay. The articles are going to break it down. Also, that was only page 14. Hey, look, we jumped to 2017 and 20... Also, why are official documents like this always ugly? My hot fucking take is make official documents more fun to read for everyone. One, they should be easier to read for the average Joe Schmoes. I hate political jargon so much. I hate going to city council meetings and I have to like have my phone on silent and quickly Google some shit that they just said because I don't know what they said, or I have to like Google some of the stuff that's on the docket for the city council meeting because I don't know what I'm looking. It's stupid. It's unnecessary, and it makes people not want to get involved in politics because they don't know what the fuck is going on. especially if it makes people feel stupid for, because that can happen. People can just Macabree's 39 pages. I'm going to read it in its entirety when I have the free time. Good good luck for you. I will drop this link in the chat. Okay, how about, what is this? This is the ways and means. We're going to copy that, and I'm going to put that in the chat just for you, Macabree, and you tell me what that breakdown is, okay? Because not me, bud. Not for me. There you go. You can look at that. That's all you. Where was I at? What page was I at? I was on page like 14. No, yeah, I don't. But make it fun. Make make text different. That's the other thing when it comes to like people who have like different kinds of like disabilities, maybe like visualize or like cognitively. Certain fonts and like font sizes are hard to read, so they're not gonna want to get involved there. Also, it's just not pretty. It's just not cute. Make it cute. Where's the color? Can we highlight? Can we color code? Can we make it fun? I don't know what I'm looking at. This is a chart. Wages, taxable interest, ordinary dividends. So, okay, the wages here, 373,000. Business income loss. Whoa! How do you have a loss of 1.4 million? And capital gains losses? Capital gains has to do with stocks, right? Or property? Oh, okay, look. Rental, real estate, royalties, partnerships, S corporations, etc. to Schedule E. Is that 16 million? What the fuck? Some stuff about, oh my god, wait, here, look. In the 2017 chart, taxable income 0, taxes 0. That's what the articles are talking about. He did not pay taxes on his income in 2017, even though it says up here his wages, like his income, right? It'd be wages and other income. Wait, time out. Wages. Oh my god, wait. Total income. Oh, so all. Maybe I need to give myself some credit. Maybe I'm a little bit smarter and I can kind of read this. So, here in 2017, all of this breaks down to a total income of like 12.8 million and some deductions. But anyway, and then he paid no taxes on that income. So he did not pay taxes on $12.8 million in 2017. But then here in 2018, it looks like he had like double the income of 24 million. And then here it says he did pay some taxes. Wait, no, the taxable income but the taxes. So he paid 5 million in taxes on. Is that the right percentage though? 5 million for 22 million? Oof, yeah, see, no, I don't know. But here, this big old honkin' zero, these big old honkin' zeros in 2017, that's a big oof. That's a big, probably not a vibe, if you ask me. Not a. And then there's more breakdowns, and there's a bunch of other fucking numbers. And then it said his businesses had losses. If his businesses had losses, though, how was he able to make the $12 million of income when his wages and gains and things would come from his businesses? Where did the money come from, Trump? The numbers, Trump. What do they mean? Oh my god. Oh, and then depreciation, which is what he said he did that helped him make money. But depreciation is loss low. It's when, like, for example, you hear a lot with houses. Like, if your house has appreciated, your house has like gone up in value since the time you bought it, versus your house depreciating over time, meaning it lost value. You hear it with cars as well. A car is usually like always a depreciating asset because of how you use it and put mileage on it and the upkeep and such. Fuel credit. A New York Times article. Oh, they brought up Ivanka in this paper. Okay. This is 39 pages of a bunch of shit that I personally. Ooh, look, we jumped to 2019. Alright. What about his taxes? These look like really low tax amounts. Alternative minimum tax 0. Yeah, there's a 0. For the amount of money that he has or acts like he has, there should never be a 0 in his charts. I can say that, what little I know about taxes. Well, large taxes like this. Like I said, if this was like your average Joe Schmo's tax paperwork, I could see it. But also, this is like a summary, a 39-page summary. Holy shit. Charity. Excuse me. What the fuck? I want to just. We're at page 30. Alright. We'll just keep scrolling. I just want to say I scrolled through all 39 pages, okay? Did I understand it? No. I understood 2 things. I understood the zeros, and I don't think there should be zeros. And then I understood the names. Look, Trump and Melania. Or 2020, so this should be the last part. Wages, taxable interest, dividends, business loss. Whoa! Other types of gains, but losses. He lost $500,000 on something? What the fuck? Oh, but then here again with his real estate, it says that he made $15 million. Total income. Oh, what is this? Look at that. More zeros for his taxable income. This fucker was just not paying taxes. I mean, we knew that, but like, now it's in a chart. Now it's official. We officially know he was not paying taxes. On and off over the years. There's some big, fat fucking zeros. Look at that. Taxable income, 0. That sounds like bullshit. Taxes, 0. Alternative minimum tax, 0. Net tax, 0. Sounds like bull fucking shit. Oh, wait. Here's some taxes. Self-employment tax, that has a number. Household employment taxes, that has a number. Other taxes, that has a number. So it says here the total taxes was 271,000. But amount owed, overpaid, amount refunded. He got money back. What the fuck? Sorry, this is bullshit. With how much multi-millions of numbers are getting thrown around, the fact that there are zeros is awful. And the fact that he got money back is whack. It says he overpaid, but like, how? When also we don't even know fully about some of these wages. Because like I said, this is just like the legal stuff. This is just the stuff he told the government about. But we know that he's been caught getting money wired to him from wacky places or like under the table money. I would not be surprised if some of the, like, you know, like in the movies when like you meet up with your sketchy like the sketchy business people meet up in like a limo together and they have a bottle of champagne and then they like exchange suitcases. I imagine at some point Trump did that and he has cash in his suitcase that was given to him, and then in the other one he exchanged who knows what. I will let all of you tell that joke. I will let you guys fill that in. There can be whatever in that suitcase. I mean, probably the fucking nuke codes that were in Florida in his that he stole. So, oh yeah, there was absolutely a sketchy business suitcase exchange. I want to be a part of something like that, except I want it to be like a Squishmallow exchange, you know, where I get like a limited edition. We do like some limited edition Squishmallow trades. Like I put the little, wrap it up in plastic, put it in a suitcase, hop in the limo, have champagne, do a Squishmallow trade, and then I open it and I'm like, you fool, this doesn't have the tag on it. This is depreciating its value. You think I'm going to take this from you? And then I fight them. I fight them over the Squishmallow. Because it didn't have its tag, and I was promised it would have its tag. Squishmallow collectors are actually a scary bunch. I'm not, like, really a Squishmallow collector, but I am in groups where there are people there who take it very seriously. So I would not be surprised if that exchange actually happened somewhere in the world. But I want it to be me. I want to be on that level. You know? Okay, page 35. I don't know if I want to keep looking through this. We're just gonna scroll to 39. We're gonna closing observations. So the IRS has had to do a mandatory examination, but the IRS is underfunded, so they probably were not able to properly audit him. In the 2019 tax year, the IRS audits files have set forth several large and questionable items, but they did not otherwise disclose an audit plan that we saw. Oh! Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Like, the IRS is underfunded, so the IRS is flagging Trump, but they don't have the means to actually pursue it. Yup. Man, fuck these rich people. And then for 2020, an audit has not yet begun. It is not clear if 2020 will be part of a mandatory examination program. We express no opinion on any IRS audit or the result of an audit of any issues we would have examined. Thank you, Ways and Means Department Committee stuff. Well, that was a exciting review of that 39-page report. So let's go back to the NBC article and the other regular articles to break this stuff down. Because I'm not 100% sure what some of the stuff I looked at was. And that's okay. I have other things in my life that I choose to put my brain cells toward. It's just how it be. This includes summaries from the Trump's personal tax forms and business entities, but also new information as well. The returns show that in the 2020 tax year, Donald and Melania Trump reported $78 million in gross income from 16 foreign countries, including the United Kingdom, Canada, Ireland, St. Martin, where Trump all has properties. That's what I was saying. That's what I said in that other article. Look. So he has properties there, but they didn't list China, India, or was it Indonesia? Where was it at? We're gonna go back. Yeah, China, Indonesia, and India. He does not have properties there, but he received income from there. He received money. What the fuck, bro? Gross income also reported $1.2 million from other countries, abbreviated as OC, that were not specified. 2017, Trump's first year in office, he made $6.5 million from China. The source of the China payments is not clear from the returns. The payments were a surprise since Trump is an outspoken critic of the $5.8 million Hunter Biden has made in business deals with Chinese interests while his father, now President Joe Biden, was out of office. Maybe just like no business. No more business. What in the heck? The Trumps reported millions in foreign income and business expenses from businesses in at least 22 countries over the 6-year period, including various points money from South Korea, Azerbaijan, Turkey, and the Philippines and Brazil. Yeah, Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan? I think it's Azerbaijan. Final answer. Is that how you say it? Sorry, my legs itch. I think I've been wearing my denim for too long, and now my body is like, please stop wearing denim. Okay. The couple paid little in federal income taxes during Trump's presidency and appeared to owe none in 2020 after reporting large deductions and expenses that resulted in a net loss of $15 million. Trump then claimed a $5 million refund according to that return. That's what I fucking said! Oh my god, maybe I can read the charts. Woo! Pat myself on the back for that one. First, I investigated Andrew Tate, the Reddit film, and discovered it was real. And now I'm out here reading tax charts, summary charts pretty okay. I am on a roll. I am here to bring, like I said, zesty, delicious content. Very spicy. Oh man. Okay. So here they talk about charitable donations. Reported at 1.8 million in 2017, 500,000 charitable donations in 2018 and 2019. When Trump pledged to donate his $400,000 presidential salary while in office, the money he gave to various government agencies. It's unclear from the returns if he attempted to claim any of those donations as charitable deductions, and there is no record of him donating his salary after the second quarter in 2020, when the White House mistakenly displayed the check Trump wrote, complete with his bank information. Oof. Big oof. Interesting. So towards the end of his presidency, he stopped giving away his presidential salary. Also, the places he gave that presidential salary to are undisclosed. Interesting. Oof. There's been some surprising income on the 2020 return, which was prepared by a different accounting firm than the prior years. Trump reported earning $133,000 from an unspecified book, but then paid a ghostwriter $44,200. I'm not reading the little numbers. I'm just going to say the first bit. Leaving him with an $89,000 in income. Melania Trump, meanwhile, reported earning $3,868 from modeling in 2020, with expenses of $3,868 completely offsetting the income. So she said she made zero by being like, yeah, I got money from modeling, but then there was expenses relating to modeling, so actually it was zero. They're probably fudging some of the expenses. Oof. Oh, that's a nice chart. Oh, look at that. Look at that chart. Look at the color. Look at the... So that's a nice chart breakdown of that 39-page report. Donald Trump's reported negative income 4 times from 2015 to 2020. 2015, negative. 2016, negative. 2017, negative. 2018, positive. 2019, positive. 2020, negative. How do you... So, okay, negative 32 million in 2015, negative 32 million 2016, negative 13 million 2017, positive 24 million 2018, positive 4 million 2019, negative 5 million 2020. That's a no from me. How do you know what my question is? How can you be this negative and not have serious issues? Like, if your average person goes that negative, because, like, and then they're skipping on paying bills, they can't pay rent, they get evicted. You get behind on your credit card payments, it gets closed and it goes to a debt collector, and then the interest is like crazy. Like, real people, like, real average folk face real consequences for having negative income. So, how the fuck has Donald Trump and Melania Trump just been running around doing whatever they want with supposed negative 32 million or 13 million negative with negative income like this? Like, that's no. Like, this does not make sense. Trump reported millions in negative income in 2015, 2016, 2017, and 2020, and then he paid only $750 in federal income taxes in 2016 and 2017. What the fuck? In 2019, Trump and his wife Melania reported significant losses of more than 16.4 million, but reported a total income of 4.4 million. Like, again, if like a business is negative, a business goes under for your average person. Like, they're not average folks, but why? Like, what are they doing? What kind of bullshit money magic is going on behind the scenes to make them not have to face the consequences of supposedly having negative money or income or whatever? Like, it's bullshit. There's no consequences. Strawberry lemonade break. Like, it's so frustrating. And it's frustrating because, like I said, I don't get it. Oh, I just, like, lemonade smacked my lips. It's extra frustrating for me because, yeah, I don't get tax stuff. I get basic tax stuff for your average person, and I understand the concept of, like, people and businesses, like, writing things off so the government understands that, like, they don't have that money anymore because it was used elsewhere. Like, I get it, but also make it make sense. Make it make more sense. Why rich people do that? Why happen? Why happen? Ooh, this return shows Trump had numerous foreign bank accounts between 2015 and 16, including China, the UK, St. Martin, and Ireland, which are well-known tax haven. Which is a well-known tax haven. Nice. The existence of the China account was first reported by the New York Times in 2020. Wait, but he had the account in 2015 and 2016, and it took that long to dig that shit up while he was president? What the fuck? Trump Organization lawyer Alan Garten told the paper then that the company had opened an account with a Chinese bank having offices in the United States in order to pay the local taxes. After opening an office to explore the potential for hotel deals in Asia. Sounds like bullshit. I'm gonna move my microphone again, because, like, I move the mic when I drink the water or the lemonade. I can't wait to have, like, a mic setup where it's just, like, a standalone, almost podcast style mic, and then only have a headset mic if I'm playing games or something. Someday. Someday I'll have a freestanding mic, but for now we have to deal with this. But it's a cute little pink microphone, so we're fine. His 2018 through 2020 returns only note having an account in the UK. I have many bank accounts and they're all listed and they're all over the place. I was a businessman doing business. Again, sounds like bullshit. It sounds like he's been moving his accounts around and moving his money around. Allegedly. Supposedly. The committee report also listed several overarching issues it believed the IRS should have investigated. For example, Trump claimed large cash donations to charities, but the report said the IRS did not verify them. The report also said that while Trump's tax filings were large and complicated, the IRS does not appear to have assigned experts to work on them. That was at, remember that paragraph where we read it and it was like the IRS, the IRS cannot do its job properly right now. It's been getting defunded for decades, understaffed, it's overwhelmed with all the tax bullshit it needs to do. Like, the IRS probably needs to get broken down into a bunch of departments that specialize in certain things and, like, actually need money to, like, do the things that they need to do. But it's because rich people work in the government and the rich people don't want to do their... Sorry, I had a hiccup and a burp. I was in the middle of talking. But they don't want to be investigated. So they only have the means to audit average people or, like, slightly wealthy people. That's wild. Oh my gosh, what? The Ways and Means Committee separately released a 29-page report summarizing its investigation into the IRS policy that mandates audits of returns. Another 29-page report. We just looked through a 39-page report. And by looked through, I mean skimmed it. So there's another 29 pages out there floating around about how the IRS is fucking it up. Damn. There's no link for that, though, and we're not going to look through it because the 39-page thing was a bit distracting. And I feel like now I'm not going to be ending stream at midnight like I thought I would. I'm probably going to have to go a little bit longer because we have all these other tabs. Or we end at midnight and then I pick this shit up at a later time. Like over the weekend or Monday or something. I don't know. It's New Year's. I make no promises because it is a holiday. Alright. Mandates audits of returns filed by presidents and vice presidents. The committee has found that the IRS has largely not followed its own internal requirements and beginning to examine Trump's returns only after the House panel has inquired about the process. Just 1 year of Trump's returns was officially selected for the mandatory review while he was in office, and that audit of Trump's 2016 taxes was not complete by the time he left the White House, according to the report. Oh, man. I'm gonna scratch my nose. So the IRS didn't do their job. Which sucks, but, like, I get why they don't do their job, because they don't have the means to do their job, but it's still frustrating, and it should not be happening. You know, there are some things where throwing money at the problem actually will fix it. Like funding departments. If you fund the IRS and you fund the post office, then they have the means to, like, pay and workers properly and get more workers on hand to do the things that they need to do. They can pay for new equipment for things. Like, you do need money for some stuff. So, like, no, you can't throw money at, like, your child to make them call you for Christmas and love you after you were shitty to them raising them, but you can throw money at underfunded parts of the government. That will solve some of our problems. Jeez. An audit of the 2015 taxes was started shortly before the 2016 audit in 2019. Good God. Look at how slowly they're getting stuff done. Jeez. Oh, man. And then that was the same day the Ways and Means Committee asked for the information on the mandatory audits. Oh my God. So yeah, it says here a lot of the audits were done after he left office as well. Audits of 2017. Ooh, fuck. I didn't mean to highlight that or drag that. 2017 and 2019 through 2019 taxes that began after he left office were marked as being part of the audit program. As of last month, none had been marked as completed. So they're not even done with the audits. Oh man. Representative Raja Krishnamurthy. Yeah, we're going to go with Raja Krishnamurthy, Democrat of Illinois, is a member of the House Oversight Committee and has told MSNBC on Friday that I'm not thrilled about anyone's tax returns being made public, but said Trump's case shows that the presidential audit program was completely broken. Oof. He said that the Ways and Means investigation has shown that the IRS is just not equipped to deal with the sophisticated taxpayers like Donald Trump. You mean rich people? I think the internal records have revealed that the IRS didn't feel like it could properly audit 400 sub-returns that were indicated on Trump's main 1040 tax return. So I think it all speaks to the need for the IRS to get the resources they need to audit sophisticated taxpayers like Trump. That's what the fuck I just said! Boom! Look at me. I know my shit. That's what I just said. Throw money at the IRS. They'll fix it. The committee obtained Trump's tax returns on November following a years-long court fight for documents that other presidents have routinely made public since the 1970s. Yep. Yeah, the Supreme Court had to unblock everything. Suspicions. Okay. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Okay. I want to see more numbers. I'm scrolling down a little bit because we have other shit to look through. But I don't. Oh yeah, I like how here it talks about how there was leaks, that there were years he paid 0 in taxes, and then he was like, that's made up. I pay a lot of money in state taxes. I've paid millions of dollars in taxes. It is entitled, like everyone else, to the depreciation and tax credits. And then it turns out, no, there were actually years where he paid 0. Who'da fucking thunk? Oh my god. Oh my god. It looks like this is pointing to some other articles and instances where like stuff was leaked. Like here it says September 2020, the Times reported it had obtained 2 decades of Trump's tax information, but it showed he had not paid any income taxes in 10 of the prior 15 years because he reported significant losses. But then the year he won the presidency, during that first year, he paid $750. And then that's when Trump went on a rant. He was like, it's made up. I've paid lots of money. Like, oh my god. Oh, and then down here at the bottom, it's talking about tax fraud that has... here, in the returns, it helped prosecutors from the Manhattan District Attorney's Office build a tax fraud case against Trump's company, the Trump Organization. The company was convicted this month of carrying out a 15-year tax fraud scheme that the prosecutors said was orchestrated by top executives of the company. Like, yes, that I do recall that is an ongoing situation. Is he gonna go to... Oh my god, they're gonna Al Capone him. They're gonna Al Capone him. He's gonna go to prison for a bunch of tax stuff instead of like actual other crimes. He's getting fucking Al Capone. Oh my god. You know, if it worked once, it'll work again. Let's Al Capone Trump. Alright, whatever. I fucking hate it. Just arrest him for the other shit he's done. But no, we're gonna get him for his taxes. Oh man. The company is scheduled to be sentenced on January 13th. Trump, who was not charged in the case, has... Oh, so he's not gonna get Al Caponed? What? Wait, then who's gonna get in trouble? Are they just saying it was like other top individuals at the company? No. He's got people taking the fall. But January 13th, when is the 13th? Let me look at a calendar, because if that's a Monday or a Tuesday or a Wednesday, Thursday, it's a Friday, so I'll probably be streaming. So maybe we could do a live drop on that sentencing? Maybe? I make no promises. But that's a possibility. That could be fun. We could see if he gets Al Caponed. It's very curious then. Orchestrated by top executives at the company, but for some reason Trump's not a part of that. Was not charged in the case. Do you think... Ooh, you know what? Actually, wait. This could still be... You could still get Caponed. Okay, so if this one goes through and they charge a bunch of the top executives with stuff, this could possibly bring forth, like, more cases of, like, tax fraud and other tax issues around Trump with, like, other businesses and stuff, or other things that he's more directly tied into, and they'll, like, surround him with all of that stuff and cinch it up on him, and then he'll get arrested for it. Like, if he's not in this lawsuit, he's not charged in this case, there are probably future cases he will get charged in. Interesting. Okay, let's skip through that fucking report. That. Here we go. Okay, so... Yes, I have these two Business Insider breakdowns, basically. So it should break down that 39-page report again, and also maybe some other reports, again, to make it more manageable for us to understand. And to be honest, I still have that PDF pulled up, so if it makes any references to anything specific, we'll be able to go look at it. But probably not. Oh, but the article's title is Trump told the IRS he lost millions in 4 of the 6 years from 2015 to 2020, according to his personal tax returns. Yeah, that's that chart that we saw in that little chart in the other article where it was a bunch of stuff was negative and then only a little positive and then everything else was negative. Okay. The House Ways and Means Committee has released former President Donald Trump's tax returns to the public, unveiling the details of his personal finances while in office. Okay, if anything is too repetitive, I will skip through. Negative income. Joint filed. Also, since they filed joint tax returns, like, if one gets busted for something, the other one will. So, if they Al Capone Melania Trump, they'll have to Capone Trump. Or vice versa. Like, she'll get in trouble, too, for whatever Trump has done. Unless she pleads for something, probably. Yeah, okay, here we go. So here's just the numbers listed of what was in that chart. The negative 31 mil, negative 32 mil, negative 12 mil, positive 24, mil, positive 4 mil, negative 4 mil. Okay. He paid little in taxes by reporting negative income, which is tied to heavy losses from his business. Oh shit. Oh look, here's the actual 1040. 2020 New York Times investigation found Trump had just paid $715 in taxes in 2017. So that was here when he went supposedly negative 12 million. Oh, can we read this little... Ooh. Part of the... Can I zoom in on that? Damn. I don't know if I can zoom in on this. Can I just zoom my actual screen in? There we go, zoom. Oh god. Okay, so they had to redact Donald and Melania Trump, married filing jointly, zip code Florida, Palm Beach, Florida. Oh! I just heard a cat outside my door. Are the cats fighting? Oh, okay. My partner's going to go check. Like I said, we tend to separate the cats a lot at night because they get into scuffles. Is it a scuffle? Aw. Hey, you're in the background. Oh. You were in the background. And you're shirtless. So you just put your titties on the internet. How does it feel? You heard it here, folks. My partner says it's phenomenal putting your titties on the internet. That's why people do it. Yeah, it sounds like there was a small scuffle, but the cat that instigated it has now been banished to another bedroom. So what's happening now, it seems like all the cats are going to have separate rooms to sleep in tonight. This doesn't happen all the time, but you know, sometimes cats just be like that. Like Waffles is like the newest cat who, you know, you've seen. So typically she's in the scuffles because the other cats are like, "You're new, get fucked." But cats are weird. Like, even when cats get along, they have scuffles. They like to smack each other. Like, it's very that, like, if you have siblings, like, sibling dynamic of just, like, sometimes you look at your sibling and you're like, I'm gonna fucking punch you. Don't know why. I just feel this rage inside of me and I'm gonna pop you. And then they're gonna cry and then they're gonna call for mom and dad and they're gonna be like, no, hit me too. Hit me too. It'll be even. It'll be fine. Cats do that all the time. But they've never, like, hurt each other. There's never been, like, blood and nastiness, and we've never felt that it's gotten to a point where, like, it can't be dealt with. Like, they tend to just, like, smack each other and run, and then that's the fight. Having cats is fun. No one warns you about how whack some of them can be, because they're little apex predators who do coke at 3 in the morning. Like, whose idea was that? You might be able to hear my partner laughing. I'm sorry. But, we're all laughing. Yeah. Oh. Speaking of, I think that was Waffles in the background now as well. Anyway, we're looking at this 1040 paper. Yeah, so some of these numbers here are listed as negative. Wages, salaries, tips, tax exempt interest. Wait, what? Oh, okay, 2A, 2B. Okay, wait, fuck. So 2B is taxable interest. Oh, fuck. I can read this form, though. Cause like this is basically W2, right? A 1040 is like very similar. Oh fuck. And this is only part of it. Taxable income 0. This is bullshit. But you know what the thing is, especially with like in these years that like no bullshit was happening, I guarantee he did a bunch of like random rich people shit. That's crazy. That's ridiculous. Okay, let's zoom out of that and go back down to 100. Okay, cool beans. Cool fucking beans. I appreciate that they gave us part of that form to look at for 2020. So that was the year, though, that he claimed he did negative 4 million. Supposedly. We'll find out. You getting investigated. Okay, Oh, this is a very short article. Oh, okay, yeah, like, you know how I said I skimmed the Business Insiders a little bit before? Just to make sure that they didn't have too much similar stuff since they were from the same group, publisher, company, situation. In November, the Supreme Court dismissed an emergency request from Trump to block the release. Oh, I'm so glad this one highlights in blue. Fuck that other article that did not highlight properly, or highlighted in gray. How are people supposed to follow along if I can't highlight where I'm reading? Ugh. Disgusting. Although gray is my favorite color, so like it was kind of cool to see some gray representation, but also no. Okay, but blocking the release of the documents to the Ways and Means Committee, clearing way for the eventual release, which is what happened today. Actually, wait, it's after midnight. It's the 31st. It's New Year's Eve, motherfrick. How much can you swear on YouTube? I'm actually not sure about that. It's New Year's Eve, motherfuckers. Let's go. 2022 is gonna end. Let's go into 2023 with good vibes. Good hydration levels, good eating. Eat your fruit, eat your vegetables, get a balanced diet. Stop only having Doritos and Mountain Dew. Okay? Get some water. Get yourself a cute water bottle, okay? Like, for example, this water bottle, this Hello Kitty one, I got in a, like a crate, a loot crate. So there's nowhere you can buy this at, but just get you something that makes you happy to drink water. And buy yourself a nice water filter too, because in some places water is be tasting funky. Okay? I miss Nebraska water so much. Our water there is from like the Ogallala Aquifer, and it's delicious. And now I'm here in Washington on the West Coast, and your tap water's fuggity wuggity, okay? Anyway, 2023 is stay hydrated. That's what that year is. Okay, this is a short article. I don't really want to go through this one anymore. It just reiterated what was already in that other article, but without a cool chart. This is bullshit. I don't want just a list compared to... Where is it? I'm scrolling. Fuck yeah, look at that. The same information, but way more fun. The same exact information, but dope as fuck because it's in a chart and you hover over the chart and it tells you the numbers. Fuck yeah. Alright, let's skip. Let's skip to here. Oh yeah, this was... So this, on his Truth Social, like, fake-ass Twitter, he's pissed. He's pissed that his stuff was publicized. So he's been tweeting about... Or tweeting... What is it called when you post on Truth Social? It's not a tweet. Like, it's a truthed, or... It's a truth. It's a... That doesn't roll off the tongue very well. Anyway, his fake-ass Twitter, he fake-ass tweeted that the Democrats were weaponizing his tax returns, but also boasting that he's a clever businessman. So let's jump into this. And again, I don't think this one will be too repetitive. Alright. Former President Donald Trump released a rambling statement Friday slamming the House Democrats for having weaponized his tax returns against him while simultaneously claiming the documents revealing multi-million-dollar losses show that he's a savvy businessman. Hold on, wait a fucking second. Multi-million-dollar losses, savvy businessman. These puzzle pieces do not go together. That's not how that works. Typically, a thriving, good business is gonna have a positive multi-million-dollar gains, you know? Oh man, the Democrats should have never done it. The Supreme Court should have never approved it. And it's going to lead to horrible things for many people, he said in a statement. The great USA divide will now grow far worse, and the radical left Democrats have weaponized everything. But remember, that is a dangerous two-way street. Yeah? What the fuck do you think is gonna... You know what? Every single Democratic senator and House rep should just release their tax returns publicly from the same years as this Trump drop. Just to fuck with him. Just to fuck with him a little, you know, just to be like, hey, it's not that big a deal. Stop crying about it. Also, there's no link to the Truth Social post, so yeah, no, I don't see it. So I'm a little sad that we can't go directly and see it. Maybe there will be a link at the bottom. I don't know. The former president went on to say that the tax returns once again show how proudly successful he is and how he used depreciation and various other tax deductions as an incentive for creating thousands of jobs and magnificent structures and enterprises. I think my Trump voice is getting better, though, by the way. I've been doing it so much now. I think it's getting a little better. Not so much. It's not like I'm in my kitchen making myself mac and cheese and I'm like, this is the best pot of mac and cheese that anyone has ever seen. That's not how I practice, but... Okay, where were we at? Ooh, mac and cheese sounds really good, though. I think I'll have that after stream. Trump put out the statement after House Democrats released 6 years of his tax returns. I thought it was 5 years. Wait, can I not count? 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019. Oh, because it was the actual year. Yeah, duh. It is 6. Because it's the actual... My brain, like, saw 15 to 20, and I was like, 5, duh. But you have to count the actual fucking year. Because it's the year of the tax situation. Fuggity wuggity. Okay, the House Ways and Means Committee released 2 reports earlier this month while summarizing its key findings. After... Also, let me reload... There we go. I wanted to reload that real quick on my other monitor situation. Key findings after the Supreme Court cleared way for the panel to get access to Trump's taxes. Okay, but we know about this from the other stuff we've gone through. Yeah, the IRS did not audit Trump in the first 2 years of his presidency and did not begin doing so until 2019. So I like that that's been confirmed in another article that the IRS got fucking fuggeted. Okay. How many documents were... Oh, the thousands of pages. Oh, yeah, because his tax returns had... It said... like 400 like sub forms, and those forms were probably a zillion pages. Millions of losses. This one is reiterating. Haha, here we go. I like that they're talking about this more. Earlier this month, a Manhattan jury convicted 2 subsidiaries of the Trump Organization the crown jewel of Trump's real estate business empire of multiple felonies, including tax fraud and falsifying business records. That's why Trump wasn't named in the case, because it's two subsidiaries. Oh, that answers the questions we had earlier. So they're totally going to use this case to like go through the subsidiaries and then work their way up to the actual Trump org, which Trump is like actively a part of. Yep. This is sowing the seeds to Al Capone him. So two subsidiaries of the Trump organization. The jury found that the Trump Corporation and the Trump Payroll Corporation, both doing business as Trump Organization, were complicit in a decade-long tax scheme run by former CFO Alan Weisselberg and top payroll executive Jeffrey McConney. So that's the name of the subsidiaries: Trump Corporation and Trump Payroll Corporation. I'm sorry, I'm laughing because like everything is named Trump. Twump. Like you could not come up with other names because the Trump organization. Damn. Trump and his family members were not criminally charged in the case, but prosecutors mentioned the former president multiple times while describing the perks that some top executives received, including tuition expenses, car payments, and apartments. Oh my gosh. It's gonna happen. I wonder how long it'll take, though, to Capone him. Because that it said on January 13th is when that is gonna get lookied and sentenced. So, that's whack, man. They presented evidence that in the years before Trump took office in 2017, he insisted on personally approving and signing any checks that were more than $2,500. Is he going to get gotted for that? Trump Organization now has a felony status that could be ordered to pay up to $1.6 million in fees when it's sentenced next month. Oh, so even though it was the subsidiaries of Trump Corporation and Trump Payroll Corporation, they are still bringing some stuff back to the Trump Organization. That's interesting. I'm glad that this article is talking about that a bit more than the other articles. Ooh. And yeah, the sentencing is next month on the 13th, January 13th, 2023, which is a Friday. So I will probably be streaming fun stuff. Oh man. In addition to the $250 million civil lawsuit that the New York Attorney General Letitia, hold on, my mic. I think I hit my mic again. Attorney General Letitia James' office has filed against Trump, his 3 eldest children, and the Trump Organization in September. Oh shit! Excuse me. Oh, they are leading. Ooh, shit, they are leading stuff back to him. Oh, shit. James accused Trump of having falsely inflated his net worth by billions of dollars to further enrich himself and cheat the system, adding that he repeatedly and persistently manipulated the value of assets to induce banks to lend money to the Trump Organization. Is that why he's able to be in debt, but do all that rich people shit? Oh, fuck, I just hit my light. Because he just keeps borrowing money. Damn. When he dies, are they gonna do like breakdowns of everything and it turns out his estate is negative? Because that would be whack. That would be an ending, though, that we all kind of saw coming. Oof. She also said that the Trump Organization's fraudulent activity has allowed it to receive more favorable loan terms pay lower taxes, and induce insurance companies to give lower premiums. Well, gosh darn, rich people fucking with the system again? Who would have thunked? Who would have thought? You're telling me that a well-known, like, multi-generational wealthy family such as the Trumps has been fucking with the system for decades? Oh my god. I never would have seen that coming. I say sarcastically. Wow. Trump's statement on Friday quoted Forbes' assessment. It's after midnight, okay? Everybody knows that as soon as the clock hits 12, you can't read anymore, okay? Everyone knows this. I'm pushing through it, though. Ooh, I just smacked my lips in my mic again. I'm so sorry. It's because I had that drink. Or maybe because I haven't had another drink. I don't know. I don't remember what makes you do that. Forbes' assessment of his net worth, and went on to say many of its other numbers are wrong too, but by even bigger proportions. But that's okay. Being wrong doesn't matter to the fake news. Thank you. He really just went on Truth Social and cried again. That's fun. Okay, so... Oh, yeah. Okay, so this from the Hill. This is the last thing that I wanted to read through and, like, break down and, like, opinionize a little bit. Because it specifically talks about real estate losses, the inheritance, and no 2020 charitable giving. Because as we've been reading, the 2020 year does keep coming up a lot because it has a lot of fuggity-wuggity going on. And, like, yet again, the IRS has not been doing what they're supposed to be doing with the year 2020. They haven't been auditing it properly. Because, like I said, they're underfunded and they kind of can't. They don't have the people or the tech probably to do it as well. Throw money at them. So that's a thing that I would highly recommend, like, emailing your government reps about, is that you think the IRS is important and it deserves more funding, and that they should be putting forward, different budgeting things for that it should be prioritized. Like the IRS as well as the post office, because that is another department of the government that keeps getting shit on. So we gotta have them not get shit on. So find your rep and email them and be like, please give money to IRS. Thank you. Signed, your constituent. That's it. That's the template. You're welcome. Okay, so let's skip through this a little bit because some of this is going to be a bit redundant to what we've read in all these other tabs and all these other articles. You're welcome for finding this information for you. Hee hee. Ha ha. Clearer picture of 46 documents and hundreds of pages. Oh, so that big 39-page thing that we went through was just like a small piece out of hundreds of pages from 46 documents. Hey, this is a link. What happens if we click it? Do you think it's gonna pull up? Oh, okay, no, it didn't pull up. It would have been funny if it had pulled up another, like, PDF, like the other one, but what if it pulled up a shit ton of PDFs? And I just had lag because hundreds of pages were loading. Okay. Ooh, okay, yeah. The returns are giving a clear picture of Trump's financial situation, underscoring how he's making his money mostly from investments and interest payments rather than from the real estate businesses, which are marked down consistently in the red. Some of those losses were described in the Ways and Means Committee as large, unusual, or questionable. Which, yeah, in some of these weird charts we were looking at, in this 39-page document thing, like, every time I would look at some numbers and be like, what the fuck, what is that? Because I don't know tax stuff for this kind of intricate taxing of rich people. But every time we saw some random zeros and some random negatives, and it was like, how the fuck do you lose $500,000 on bullshit? That's what it's talking about. Like, that weird stuff that we looked at and we didn't quite understand. The Ways and Means Committee has looked at. They understand it, and they say it's large, unusual, or questionable. So it was a good reason that we had an icky feeling in our tummy when we were reading that. Because the numbers are whack. Alright, Trump didn't pay any income tax in certain years. The returns show that Trump had been making payments to the government in the form of estimated taxes. But these are in anticipation of future refunds, such as in 2020 when Trump took only a partial refund and left the rest to be returned the following year. Yes, that was also on that chart. Ooh, okay, we're getting smart. So if we go here, the 2020. So he's got all these fucked up zeros here that we saw, but then here when we saw all this like tax credit stuff, okay, federal tax on fuel, but he's got other federal tax income withheld, estimated payments, amount refunded. Yeah, that. So that $5 million refund that I was like, what the fuck? What is this all about? And then it said that more was going to be applied to 2021. Like, that's what that's talking about. This here, where it says he did payments, he overpaid, but like, did he really? Who knows? And then he got refunded. This little bit right here. This is white on white. I don't know if you can see the right here at the bottom, like the last 4 or 5 rows. That's what that. Oh, yawn. Holy shit. Okay. That's what that's talking about in this article. For the partial refund and left the rest to be returned in the following year in 2021. And we don't have the 2021 documents. Like, we only have the 2015 through 2020. Which is weird. I don't know why. Like, since they put off him giving his documents for so long, I don't know why they didn't. Like, why they didn't give more of the newer ones, like 2020 and 2021, because we have them now because you waited so long to give us this paperwork. But also, like I was saying as well, why don't we have stuff from further back? Because he went into office in 2016, and a lot of this fighting has been drawn out because he wouldn't give, like, anything. Like, I personally want 10 years of documents. I want from 10 years to before he joined office in, 2016, 2017. So I want documents, tax stuff from, like, 2006, 2007. Personally, I think that's what should happen because it's already so much sketchy fuckity wuggity. My dog just sneezed. I don't know if you heard that. Because there's already so much sketchy fuckity wuggity. I think that we should just have more paperwork and see how sketchy it is for how long. Especially since now, with the businesses having been caught in a, decade-long fraud, his personal decade-long stuff could also just be sketchy. It's all sketch. I demand answers. As an American who actually pays their taxes, I should get answers. Oh, and then the returns also showed that Trump has been making money from his inheritance. So I'm just assuming that's like family money, generational wealth, shenanigans that have just been passed down to him. Like, he probably has like a multi-year receiving of inheritance, like, over the years. Like, he has like a total amount that was said in like the will when his family would pass, died. And then he's getting that money like over time. I don't remember when a lot of his family members died. Following up on the paper's own investigative reporting about Trump's taxes in 2020, the New York Times reported that in 2018, Trump reported gains of nearly $26 million from the sale of a Brooklyn housing complex inherited from his father. That's how they're saying he got money. Because, yeah, 2018 is one of the only times where this little chart, look, boop, this little chart is positive for the first time at positive 24 million. So he's saying it's because he sold real estate, but also he's been caught taking money from so many places. That's if he actually... But that's the other thing I was saying. Like, this is just what's legal. We don't know how much sketchy suitcases of money he's had, of cash he's had thrown at him, you know? Okay. The returns show that Trump made $0 in charitable contributions in 2020, despite promising to give all of his presidential salary away. Ooh, so he lied? Wow, that's crazy. You're telling me that Trump lied? Whoa. That's so crazy. How's my mic? Okay, my mic is fine. The dump of raw returns comes from the final hours of Democratic control of the House and a week after they were summarized in 2 congressional reports that found Trump was reporting huge losses, greatly offsetting his tax liability and in some cases reducing it to 0. Sketchy as fuck. Reports from the Ways and Means Committee and Joint Committee on Taxation, the JCT, found that Trump was not being regularly audited by the IRS, in an apparent violation of agency policy, which mandates the sitting presidents are to be audited under normal IRS procedures. Yes, that was talked about in a previous article as well. I like the breakdown. I don't know if my cat made a sound or if my partner made cat sounds at my cat. We have options. Okay, that's my partner. That was not my cat. It was you the whole time? Okay. Sometimes when the sound funnels through the headphones, I'm not 100% sure. You know? Because, like, I know the differences in the meows between all the cats. But every now and again it gets fuggy-wuggedy, especially through headphones. Losses seem to be from K1s, partners' share on income and deductions received from entities and partnerships that he has shares in. Oh shit, fuck, wait, I think I scrolled a little too far down. Oh no. Oopsies, I skipped ahead. Here, because the IRS, okay. Tax experts say they are interested in getting a closer look at Trump's accounting methods and the ways he was able to get out of paying taxes. Ooh. That's a link. Where does that go? Okay, so the Hill links to another Hill article. And so this could be interesting to look at another time, but I don't want to look at that now. So actually, why don't we like open link in another tab? And then I will copy paste this. Copy. And I will save that for another time, or I'll bookmark it or something. Whatever. I'll find that one again. It's nice here. It's interesting hearing from like tax people, their tax people thoughts. You know, people who actually put skill points into the tax skill tree, like understanding taxes. Okay. I need another drink. Do I want water? Do I want lemonade? Let's have lemonade. Move my mic. Oh, excuse me. Good thing I moved my mic. I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry. I'm gonna have to eat after this stream. How is it already 12:30? You know when you get hungry in the middle of the night and you're like, I want to eat something I shouldn't. You know, like late night tacos or something. I hate that. Something about just like my little goblin brain sees how late it's getting and it's like, you know what would be fun? Driving to Denny's. Like, no, have a snack in the house. And goblin brain is just like, nighttime adventure. Like, no. Stop. Does anyone else have like little nighttime goblin snacking brain? Like, please tell me I'm not alone. I mean, there's a lot of late night snackers out there, so I would assume my people are out there. Trump reported large business losses, usually in the tens of millions of dollars, in every tax return obtained by the Ways and Means Committee. Several of these losses derive from larger $105 million loss that was spread out to reduce Trump's tax liability. What the? How do you do that? Can average folk do that? Just take a big loss and spread it out? How the fuck? Because like I was rambling about a bit earlier, like average folks like losses and debts and things like that fuck them over so much that you get people like, you know, in homelessness or like having assets and things seized or you know, wages garnished and things like that. But like rich people like Trump can just like be having losses like this, quote unquote, and then they fly to fucking Cancun for 3 weeks and like have pina coladas every day and it's fine. Like, no. What the fuck? Why does that happen? Also, like, money's barely real. So it's just so frustrating. Because, you know, when people are like, oh, well, rich people get to deserve to do these rich people things because they're rich and they got their money and stuff. Well, clearly they don't got the money because they're in the negatives by hundreds of millions. That's not, I have money. That's literally negative money. That is literally, you do not have money. You went beyond zero. You don't even have zero money. You have negative money. Like, what the fuck? So frustrating. So these rules between lower income people and higher income people are still bullshit. Because that's a higher income person with hundreds of millions of losses. That's a zero income person. That's not a higher income person. That's a zero fucking income. That's a negative income. Jeez. Like, but then again, like I said about this, like I don't know a lot about tax shenanigans because it's not my skill tree. So what the fuck? Like just now I'm over here just getting pissed off because it's like a thing I don't understand, but also I want to understand, but I don't want to put the brain cells into Googling why rich people get away with that kind of shit, because it's not just Trump. This is just Trump who we've caught being like this because he became president and had to, like, publicize his stuff. I guarantee there's other fucking rich people doing rich people bullshit like this. Like, we know they stash money in offshore bank accounts. Like, we have proof. Remember the Panama Papers? Remember that bullshit? Like, we know that there's all this sketchy stuff going on and things that don't make sense and things that actively harm the country, actively harm the economy, actively harm this weird fake ass, but not really fake ass money system that we have. This is bullshit. It's just bullshit. And I don't even fully understand it. And putting the energy into fully understanding it is also whack because I want to put my energy into being a goblin and getting late night tacos. Okay? What the fuck? This is an established accounting practice that gets out of paying taxes in the real estate industry, tax experts say. So him spreading out that giant loss is just this is an established accounting practice to get out of paying taxes in the real estate industry. Interesting. So like I just fucking said, there's more rich people, wealthy people, stupid fuckers going out there doing stupid fucking shit. Doing stupid shit again. Doing shenanigans. The losses seem to be from K1s. Partners share on income and deductions received. This is what I accidentally read before. Partners share on income and deductions received from entities and partnerships that he has shares in, New York tax attorney Stephen Goldberg said in an email to The Hill. As a real estate professional, he is entitled to take these losses. These losses can be from actual losses, but more likely from real estate depreciation expenses. These entities may not actually be losing money, but in fact have the depreciation that are wiping out the partnership's income. Okay, so dodging income to others. That's... You know when you read something that's just like, that's some bullshit? That's what that paragraph right there was. Like, but this is what Trump was saying in his Truth Social not tweet, that he was taking advantage of depreciation to make jobs or whatever the fuck he said. Analysts are looking at foreign bank accounts and payment information, and that may give a clearer picture of Trump's relationship abroad. Oh, shit. Oh, okay, this article's gonna end in a bit. Okay. I'm going to be looking for things like foreign ownership, foreign accounts, foreign ownership of Trump businesses, payments to foreigners, Steve Rosenthal, an expert with the Urban Brookings Tax Policy Center, said in an interview. There's bound to be some items that may yet pop up out to external reviewers that the JCT has missed. Oh, are they shipping his stuff off to get reviewed by others? That'd be... Well, apparently, yeah, because shit's fucked. The IRS didn't have money to do stuff, have someone else do it. Are they just gonna do... It's that plan where they take government stuff and then they privatize it. And, then other people make money off of it, so then, like... It's like a government... I wonder if it'll be like a government contract situation. So, like, we're paying a private company to do it because our government's not doing it. So we might have to... So then we have to pay the private company rate instead of what it would have just cost if the government had just did it. So more of our taxes are getting spent on something because now a private company's doing it. The committee released returns on 8 of Trump's nearly 500 business entities. Jesus fuck, consolidate some of that. Why do you have 500 business entities? What the fuck? Those 8 returns comprise 2 of Trump's branding trademarks, 3 that pertain to his golf club in Bedminster, New York, and 2 high-level holding companies that contain the others. It's like a fucking Russian doll of, businesses. Those 2 upper-tier entities sit at the top of Trump's LLC empire. The numbers all roll into those, and I'd like to see some aggregate numbers there, Rosenthal said. The Democrats released tax returns as part of a probe into the IRS's presidential audit program. Republicans have interpreted the release as a personal attack against Trump. Maybe it's both. It's literally that taco, like, commercial. Why not both? With the publicly released transcript of Democrats' secret executive session... Is that what? Secretive executive session? That's what they called it? Okay. Americans now have confirmation that there was never a legislative purpose behind the public release of these confidential records, and that the IRS was conducting audits prior to the Democrats' requests. Ways and Means ranking member Kevin Brady, R of Texas, said in a statement on Friday. He has popped up like 4 times, Kevin Brady, R of Republican Texas. And every quote from him in all of these articles has just been him being a bitch baby. Like, thank you for saying literally nothing, even though dozens of words came out of your mouth. What the heck? Despite these facts, Democrats have charged forward with an unprecedented decision to unleash a dangerous new political weapon that reaches far beyond the former president, overturning decades of privacy protections for average Americans that have existed since work. Again, he said that in the other article too, and that's not it. Like, the publicizing presidential tax returns and other paperwork like that is common. It's precedent. It's been happening since the 70s. Like, that is just a blatant fear-mongering bullshiticus coming out of his mouth. I don't think I like how they're ending this article with all of the fear-mongering, the stuff Brady has said. I really liked this article until now. Like, they're ending, because you know when you speak with people, they tend to listen to, like, their brain easily picks up on and remembers the beginning of what they said and the end. Oftentimes the middle gets lost. So this article in particular has done that. They had some interesting stuff in the beginning. The middle was some really important stuff, so that makes it like easier to get lost. And then right here at the end, it's just all these quotes from this Kevin Brady guy. Like, I get that he's a Ways and Means ranking member, but the things that he's saying aren't pertaining to the Ways and Means items. Like, he's just bullshitting. Brady warned of a future committee actions related to the release of personal tax returns. The Ways and Means Committee will be led by Republicans when control of the House switches next week. Is he threatening to dive into everyone's... Do it! That's what I fucking said. That's what I said. I just, like, every single Democrat, House rep, and senator should just release their tax stuff from, like, the exact same years Trump has and be like, it's not that big a deal. Stop crying about it. Going forward, all future chairs of both the House Ways and Means Committee and the Senate Finance Committee will have nearly unlimited power to target and make public the tax returns of private citizens, political enemies, business and labor leaders, or even the Supreme Court justices. No! He's just saying bullshit, and that's how they end. That's how they end that article, is just with, like, fear-mongering. Like I said earlier, average Joe Schmo, nobody wants to see your tax returns. Nobody gives a flying fuck about your tax returns and your neighbor, who has, like, a landscaping business on the side of going to his 9 to 5, okay? Like, no one cares. Like, that's not important. What's important is making sure our political leaders, people who are in charge of aspects in our daily lives, do not have conflicts of interest. And we double check that by making stuff public. Like, it's... Cry about it. It's not that big a deal. Like, unless you're hiding stuff. Ooh, spooky. So I don't read stuff from the Hill a lot, but I personally am not enjoying this format of this particular article. Where they did that, they just kind of ended it on all of that, and like that's stuff that people are definitely gonna like hold in their minds. I don't know if that was a writing thing. Who are you, Tobias Burns? Tobias Burns, staff writer. What have you written? Tax returns show, that's what we just read. What to look for in Trump's tax returns. Oh, did he also write this? He did. He also wrote this. Huh. Why Democrats release Trump's tax returns. How Trump paid zero. 5 things we learned through the release of Trump's tax records. Democrats vote to release. So he's been following these stories and stuff. I'm curious if that was just how he decided to format that article. Like, it was subtle, like I said, but ending it on all of that negativity is like not a vibe. Democrats dare to sound bullish on the economy. Okay, that's a nice headline. Labor costs point to corporate profit as the main inflation driver. Like, yeah, we know that. We know that prices are going up because corporations are just being dickheads. I would like to look through his stuff and see if he's just... Oh, he's only Toby Burns 1 on Twitter. Another Toby Burns stole the handle name, so he cannot be Toby Burns. He's not Toby Burns Classic. He's Toby Burns 1. He's the clone. He has to fight the other Toby Burns in order for there to be one alpha Toby Burns so that he can have the Twitter handle. Okay, I don't care to look into this now because, like I said, I don't even read The Hill that much, but we should bookmark Tobias Burns, and if he keeps ending articles on negativity, we should just, like, not read his stuff anymore. But also, we'll probably read this. Oh, well, what if we just scroll to the end of this article of his that we already have up? Yeah, he just quotes the NBC. Something IRS. It's probably not the wackiest. Okay. Oh, okay. So this tab is, like I said in the title, like maybe Santos stuff. But this is just gonna have to get bookmarked for later. Like, maybe I'll stream tomorrow, maybe not. I don't know. It's a holiday. I do as I please. But that's the 2 bits that I for sure wanted to get through, and it's nearly 1 in the morning. Gosh dang it. That 39-page thing that we looked through was a heckin' distraction. But we got through the Tate stuff, but honestly, it makes sense that this stuff was longer because it is like a meteor annoying fuckery of tax bullshit to go through. Versus the Tate stuff, it was just like, here's the Twitter timeline and detective work on Reddit of whatever's going on. Because we got through the Tate stuff in like an hour. So this Trump stuff, of course, took... And we had a break in the middle. So I think we're fine. I think we're fine. But this will be for another time. I do not know when, but another time. But for now, I think it's bedtime. I'm hungry. I am hungry. I want everyone to stay hydrated, eat some fruits and vegetables like we talked about. Okay, I'm watching you. I'm gonna ask you again, like, did you have a fruit over your holiday weekend? Okay? And not a fruit because you had it in like a fucking sangria or you had chopped strawberries in a Jell-O shot for New Year's, okay? I mean, like, fruit that's not alcoholic, okay? I know, it's New Year's. I know, everyone's gonna party, okay? I get it. But have some actual fucking fruit and not a sangria, okay? Watching you. Take care of yourself, okay? Oh, let me scroll through. Nope, nothing in chat. Dan, I think we're good. I think we're all good. Have a great new year. Let's go into 2023, being nice. and being cool and being nice to pigeons. How about that? Just birds in general, because they are dinosaurs and they deserve your respect. Okay? And fear. Alright? Goodbye, and I'll see you soon. Don't know when, but sometime. Bye! Stay zesty. Just like Zestina, stay spicy.